with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. Get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/pack.
We all know how quickly Wisconsin weather can change. Before the cold arrives, make sure your heating system is ready. Count on the trusted dealers at Bryant Heating and Cooling to do whatever it takes to keep your home comfortable when temperatures drop. Plus, for limited time, rebates and special financing are available through participating dealers for qualified buyers. Don't wait until the first cold snap. Find your local Bryant dealer today at Bryant.com. Bryant, whatever it takes.
All rights of this broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or the use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Green Bay Packers Incorporated is prohibited. Tonight's weather check brought to you by Bryant Heating and Cooling. Hey fans, it's our favorite season of Wisconsin, football season. Enjoy the game. Leave the other seasons up to Bryant, who will do whatever it takes to keep your heating and cooling system running efficiently. Find your local dealer at Bryant.com. Temperature 80 degrees. It was 93 earlier today here in Denver. Light winds, humidity just 22%. The injury report brought to you by the personal injury firm of Hupy and Abraham. Hupy and Abraham, voted best, rated best, year after year. Hupy and Abraham, billions of dollars collected for their clients. Visit Hupy.com. For the Packers, Josh Jacobs running back out with a groin injury. Javon Bullard starting nickelback, leg injury. Tucker Kraft won't play tonight, coming back from that knee injury. So those are the injuries. We welcome in Larry McCarron. Rock getting set for a preseason game number 2. What are you looking for?
Number 1, Wayne, play style. I thought we saw some physical and some violent last week. I'd like to see more of it tonight. And so overall play style is really big. And when the starters are on the field, I'd like to see it very competitive. In fact, I'd love to see the Packers dominate. But this is a real good football team. They'll be playing starters as well. But to be very, very competitive at that point in the game. And other than that, I just want to see young guys put their best foot forward so they can be properly evaluated and then let the cards fall where they may.
Going to be a nice test for Brandon Cisse, who's expected to start tonight at cornerback for the Packers against 2 outstanding receivers, Jalen Waddle and Cortland Sutton, for the Denver Broncos. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado on a picture postcard night of the foothills of the Rockies for NFL football, preseason style tonight, as the Green Bay Packers in their home uniforms, solid green jerseys, gold pants, gold helmets, white numbers. Denver electing to wear their all whites. Jerseys, pants with the navy blue helmets, and navy blue numbers with orange trim. Sean Payton has put together quite a program here since taking over in the Mile High City. Payton is in his 4th season, now 32-19. Here in Denver, he took over a Broncos team that had had 5 wins the year before his arrival, led them to 8-10, and last year 14 wins. Matt LaFleur on the other side, 76-40-1 regular season, 4th among active coaches in the league. He's led the Packers to the postseason in 6 of his 7 years at the helm. Coming up, the coin toss for tonight's game, sponsored by Baird. Baird, employee-owned and focused on your financial success. Discover the Baird difference. Visit BairdDifference.com. Land Clark is the official we'll be hearing from tonight. And the captain's getting set to meet at the 50-yard line. Christian Watson coming out along with Zaire Franklin and Daniel Whelan. It'll be an interesting night for the kickers in the mile-high altitude here. That ball should fly. Broncos
Trace
with
Max said he has kicked in some altitude in the past this week in the locker room, and said, yeah, it does carry farther. He's a master of the understatement.
Yeah, he certainly is. Captains exchanging greetings at the 50-yard line. And we should have the coin toss momentarily. The white hat cap. Land Clark has him on each side of the 50-yard line. Packers left, Broncos right. Showing them the coin.
Captain, what is your call? I'm sorry. Captain, what is your call? The call is tails. And it is tails. You want to toss. You'll receive. Which way would you like to kick? This way? Green Bay's choice this half, they will receive.
So the Packers, as they did in Pittsburgh, take the ball for the opening drive of the game. And we'll work from left to right as we look at the field. Packers all-time preseason 3-7 against Denver, 7-8-1 during the regular season against the Broncos.
As you pointed out earlier, we've had the mile-high blues as of late.
Yeah, indeed. So the Packers huddled around Cam Achord across the way at about the 35-yard line on the far side. And
Cam will be calling a particular return. And it's just like any offensive play. Everybody's got a job. Almost everybody has a man to take care of.
Sky Moore on the near side. And on the far left side, Bo Melton set to retrieve this kickoff from Will Lutz. Lutz made field goals of 43 and 46 yards, but missed from 55 last week in Atlanta. He kicked for Sean Payton down in New Orleans for a number of years.
28 of 32 last year.
Earned a contract extension after hitting all 57 attempts, extra points and field goals under 40 yards through the postseason last year. Not a full house here tonight, but a good crowd on hand for this preseason game in Denver. Game ball for tonight's game, sponsored by Carbless. Carbless, handcrafted premium cocktails, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 100 calories, full flavor, proud product of Wisconsin, partner of the Green Bay Packers. All right, set to go. Moore on the near right side. Melton on the far side. Will Lutz has it teed up at the 35-yard line to our right. Run up and a swing to the right leg. The kickoff end over end. Carrington Moore makes the catch. Right side at the 8 to the 10, 15, 20. Cutting right, 25. Cross the numbers, 30. And he's brought down across the 35-yard line. Near the 38-yard line of Green Bay. Excellent return. Chris Abrams-Drain made the stop for the Denver Broncos. First down for Green Bay. The first half kickoff presented by Construction Business Group, operating engineers and contractors, teaming up to build Wisconsin together. Learn more at join139.com.
Setting up shop at the 37. As Wayne mentioned, that is a good kickoff return.
So first and 10 for the Packers. To the left side, Watson. To the right side, Golden. Love under center. Marshawn Lloyd, the lone setback, and play action. Back to throw, Love. He wings it left side for Watson. Broke it up, incomplete. At the 48-yard line of Denver, Moss got in there to make the hit on the play to break it up. Riley Moss, he gets more traffic than any cornerback in the National Football League. Why? Because he plays opposite Patrick Surtain.
In practice, it must be making perfect because that was excellent coverage on Watson.
I'm telling you what, on most teams in the league, Riley Moss would be the number one corner. Press coverage on the corner. Second and 10, Green Bay. 37-yard line of the Packers. Love in the shotgun, receivers left and right. fully loaded shotgun, sent back to the left and right sides of the quarterback. Low snap, he fields, fires slant, got Watson running away from Surtain, fumbles the football across the 50, scooped up by the Broncos, and down he goes. And it looked like it might have been Riley Moss who gathered it in, and it was, and it's Denver football at the 46-yard line of Green Bay. Patrick Surtain knocked it loose.
Just whipped it out of there.
Catch, fumble, recovered by the defense.
Excellent technique
First
on
down, Denver.
On the finish by Surtain. We talk about stripping the football. Simple slant pattern by Christian Watson. Bullet from Jordan Love. But Surtain put an end to that.
After reviewing the play, the ruling is the runner was down by contact. First down, Green Bay.
Wow. I'd have to get a look at that again, Rock, but that Green Bay first down brought to you by UW Health Kids, the official pediatrics partner of the Green Bay Packers. Learn how you can get involved at PackersForKids.com.
Operator, please set the clock to 14.
Wayne, I think like his left knee hit the ground before the strip occurred. Sure couldn't see it until replay offered an assist, but I think his left knee did hit the ground before the ball came out.
13-yard gain. They mark it at the 49-yard line of Denver. This is the opening drive of the game. No score.
Anthony Belton getting us started right tackle, Wayne.
Two tight ends form a wing on the left side. Two receivers stacked to the right. Love under center. Lloyd the lone setback. Watson motions left to right. And here's the handoff. Marshawn Lloyd darts off left guard and makes his move along the left hash marks. Inside the 49. Down near the 46. Let's give him a gain of 3 yards. Alex Singleton responding from the Broncos' outstanding linebacking core to make the hit.
Real good job by Sean Ryan on Malcolm Roach, who's a load versus the run. Sean can create movement.
Second down and 7 for Green Bay at the Denver 46. Slot to the left side, Golden solo right. Love under center once again. Long count, single back offense. Sean Ryan on the snap. Love takes. Gives to Lloyd once again to the left side of the line. Shook loose of one man, Zach Allen, but could not get away from the other. Pickup of one between the numbers on the far left side of the 45-yard line of Denver, Nick Bonito. The edge rusher got him to the turf.
Jacob Brunk, Jagger Burton couldn't contain the defensive tackle. That's where that play started going south.
So now it's third down. Third down as they mark it about 6 yards to go. Football to the 45-yard line of Denver. Love in the shotgun, slot right. Two receivers to the left as well. Jumping into the neutral zone for the Broncos is the edge rusher on the right side. That's Benito, and this will give the Packers 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 15, 5-yard penalty, third down.
Well, that helps the cause. Third and short now. Third and a long 6 was against this defense is a load, but 3rd and 1. Opening 2 minutes of play. In this first quarter, no score. This is the opening drive of the game. Tight end to the left side of the line. Watson flanked to the left. Two receivers stacked to the right. Sky Moore, the tail of the tandem. Love in the shotgun, takes, fakes the handoff. Bootlegs left, dumps it off, and threw it away, incomplete. A little bit of a key play action, and Nick Bonito is right there in the offensive backfield, and Jordan Love had to throw it away.
I think Bonito has seen that one before, Wayne.
Let me tell you something. This is as good a Denver front. This Denver front is as good as any front in football, period, bar none. Fourth down, Packers go for it on 4th and 1. Two tight ends left side of the line. And now they move Drake Dabney to the right side. Golden left. To the right side, Watson. Love under center. And back to throw, Jordan Love. Looks and wings it right side. Golden's got it on a crossing route. Inside the 25. Down he goes near the 18-yard line of Denver. Beautiful route run by Matthew Golden. He was open. Delivery right on the money over the middle. They beat Patrick Surtain. First down, Green Bay Packers.
Christian Watson going across. Josh Wiley going out to the flat. And Matthew Golden coming across the formation and finding the dead spot in the Bronco coverage.
They mark it to the 20-yard line, 22-yard gain to Matthew Golden. 1st and 10, Green Bay, the Denver 20. And fake the handoff to Marshawn Lloyd. Love throws left side in the flat. He's got Drake Dabney, breaks the tackle, ushered out of bounds inside the 15-yard line near the 14. Singleton put him away on the far side. And a gain on that play of about 7 yards.
Dabney, we were told earlier today by Adam Stenovich, making a case. Pretty respectable at both phases, receiving and blocking.
Bo Melton split to the left side. Motion by Savion Williams to the wing on the right. Love under center. Lloyd the lone sent back, second down. Second down along 3 from the 15. Play action on the handoff. It goes up the middle and fighting his way between the hash marks for about 2 yards, maybe 3, is Marshawn Lloyd. It'll be 3rd and short coming up. Brandon Jones made the hit of the play, and the Packers are in the Case IH red zone.
Momentary sliver of a hole, and I'm talking momentary and sliver. So it doesn't add up to much as far as a game.
Yeah, not much. 3rd down and almost 2 yards to go for Green Bay. Watson left to the right side. Golden in the shotgun is Love. Lloyd to his right. Motion by Watson to the right side. The snap. The kid, Marshawn Lloyd, got a block off the left side from Dabney. Tries to make the turn. Spins his way. Good second effort to the 10-yard line. He's got the first down or is very close to it. Benito on the flank of that play. Surtain, the cornerback, collaborate for Denver. It's a matter of the spot of the ball, whether they have a first down or not.
For a virtual measurement.
Wayne, I don't know about you, but I would love to see Lloyd get a chance to crack one.
I would
so
too.
people
Yep.
could see the juice he really does have, because we've seen it in practice.
They are doing a virtual measurement here, Rock, to make sure they made the call on the field correctly. From the spot of the ball, looks like a first down at the 10-yard line of Denver. Still waiting for a verdict here. The scoreboard keeps flashing virtual measurement. Okay, what's the measurement? Still don't know. Now they've got it. No, he's just outside the 10. And first down. Sometimes animation passes me right by. You know what I mean? Sometimes. Okay, here we go. First down. Technically, boys and girls, they can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. Nose of the football just outside the 10-yard line of Denver. No score, opening drive of the game, Love under center. Lloyd the lone set back, 3 receivers bunched tight to the right. Taking the handoff one way, they go to Lloyd the other. Around the right end, penalty marker down. Behind the play, Lloyd hammered down. Across the numbers, inside the 5, near the 4-yard line of the Denver Broncos.
Holding. Offense number 62. 10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Jacob Monk, the guilty party. Brandon Jones made the tackle downfield. That wipes out the gain. A gain of about 7 yards. Packers were clean in the first half. They had, I think, 1 penalty in Pittsburgh in the entire first half last week.
It was raining flags on Pittsburgh, and we were very clean. Except in the second half, we kind of joined the club.
It did, yeah. 2nd and 20, football to the left hash mark, Denver 20-yard line. In the ball game now for the Packers, Chris Brooks to the left side of Love, who takes, fires right side. Golden makes a fingertip catch, knocked down on a slant as penalty markers fly inside the 15, near the 11-yard line of Denver, just outside the right hash marks. Justin Sternad, the linebacker, made the hit. The penalty is preliminarily against Denver. That's a preliminary indication.
I thought they got Sternad.
Defense number 40. The penalties decline. Second down.
You know, we talked earlier this week to Matt LaFleur, the head coach of the Packers, about Matthew Golden.
First down to the spot of the foul.
First down to the spot of the foul, be the 11-yard line. Matthew Golden's route running, Rock, is really, that's what's standing out in this camp. His routes are so crisp. He's so explosive out of his cuts. And now what do we get? They're moving it back. Apparently they're marking the interference occurring at the 18-yard line. Not quite sure I understand, but it's a first down. So the Packers will take it.
We're getting an explanation.
Yeah. First down, 18-yard line of Denver. For the Packers, no score, first quarter, opening drive of the game. Play action, Love back to throw, swings it left side. Watson in the flats, got it. Across the 15, hammered out of bounds on the far side by Patrick Surtain near the 13-yard line of Denver. Looked to be a gain of 6 yards.
Watson coming across the formation. Surtain making him pay the price for that catch, but there was a completion and a reception nonetheless.
They mark it to the 13, second down and 5. Slot to the left side. Christian Watson wide right. Love under center. Brooks the lone setback, handoff to Chris Brooks off the left side of the line. He stormed back. Malcolm Roach on the point of that Denver defense. Then Talanoa Hufanga, the all-pro safety, filled in. Very little gain, maybe a yard, but it is third down for Green Bay. They mark it forward progress as a gain of a couple, and it becomes third down at about 3. Line to gain, 8-yard line of Denver. No score, opening drive of the game. 8:42 to go in the first. 3 receivers right. Everybody else is tight. Love empties the shotgun, and now steps up to the line of scrimmage, changing the play. Here's the snap, Jordan Love. Looking downfield, fires middle, got his man, end zone, touchdown, Marshawn Lloyd on a slant from left to right. And the Packers cap the opening drive with 6.
Marshawn Lloyd coming out of the backfield. Real nice move to beat the coverage and took it to the post. The Broncos had a man for him, but he was fooled out of his you-know-what.
Trey Smack for the point after. 8:25 to go in this first quarter. 6:35 time of possession on that drive. 12 plays, 63 yards. Wow. Extra point try is up, and it is good. So the Packers take the opening drive against the #1 defense in the AFC, the Denver Broncos, and put a touchdown on the board. It's 7-0 Green Bay, 8:25 to go in the first. Broncos offense up next. From the Verizon broadcast booth, this is the Packers Radio Network.
Miller time. It only happens if you make it happen. So say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Live a little. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The flag on the play is for excessive mozzarella.
That's right. The only thing getting penalized around here is Brew Pub Lots of Mozza Pizza. Loaded with premium toppings, award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese, and flavor that's simply over the top. Forget phantom holding calls or mispass interference. When Brew Pub takes the field, the only flag you'll see is for excessive mozzarella and maybe piling on the pepperoni. So this game day, bring home a guaranteed winner with a Brew Pub Lots of Mozza Pizza, the official pizza of the Green Bay Packers.
A home you love. A business that endures. It takes your vision, your hard work, and your dedication to bring them to life. The right tools help. Case IH truly understands your vision and what you need to achieve it. That's why we build the equipment, the local dealer and service network, and the data and tech you want today and tomorrow. Because we don't just build our equipment to work. We build it to work for you. Case IH, built by farmers.
I'm Spoon Stevens, and this is A Better Plate, your cooking show on the radio. Today, we tackle an always challenging dish, health insurance. To help us, Chef Security Health Plan.
Better health insurance is all about better ingredients, cost-effective plans, local perspective, and award-winning customer service. Add it together, and you get a winner.
Thank you, Chef. Try this recipe for yourself at www.securityhealth.org/better. With Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter with our Belgian-style wheat ale. Try our Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon Non-Alcoholic. Check your local store for Blue Moon. Made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Green Bay Packers Radio Network. Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High. 7-0 Packers. Broncos offense about to reach the field for the first time tonight. Trey Smack booting from left to right. Twin safeties back deep. Cameron Ross on the far right side of the near side is Colby Katzis. We'll get you the numbers on that opening drive in a moment. Trey Smack has the ball on the tee. Trey with the run-up, swing to the right leg, and he smacks an end-over-end kick into the end zone, and it is downed by Colby Katzis. The Broncos accept 1st and 10 coming up. Scoring drive summary sponsored by Chevrolet, and for the Packers, they went 12 plays, 63 yards. Marshawn Lloyd, 11-yard touchdown pass from Jordan Love. Chevrolet, proud to be the best-selling brand of Wisconsin. Official vehicle of the Green Bay Packers. Trust Chevy on your team. Visit your local Chevy dealer today.
You know, Wayne, if you want to play your starting quarterback economically, that's a great drive to start with.
Oh, yeah.
Because suddenly you've got choices now.
And the Broncos start at their 35, ball to the left hash mark. Single back offense, Harvey the lone setback. They get motion from Bryant, a wide receiver to the right side. Receivers right and left with a stack to the right, and Nix fakes the pass, hands it off. Harvey up the middle, fighting forward between the hash marks, and he is stood up and driven back at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5 yards. This is the best offensive line in football by far. Brooks and Franklin made the tackle from left to right. Garrett Bowles, Ben Powers, Calvin Throckmorton is going to start at center, I believe, and Quinn Miners, the Wisconsin Whitewater product, and Mike McClinchy across the front of that line.
Packers opening up in their base, and Jonathan Ford, as he has as of late, starting on the nose. He's had a good training camp.
Motion from a wide receiver to the right side for the Denver Broncos. That's Jalen Waddle. Snap in the shotgun to Nix, looking downfield, has time initially, scrambles right. Buying more time, throws sidelines, diving attempt made by Cortland Sutton, did not come down in bounds. Green Bay 45-yard line right in front of the Packers coaches. Keyshawn Nixon had coverage on the play. Sutton coming back, waving his hand, as it says, hey, you ought to challenge that. I wonder if they should. Scoreboard showing it. He got one down. Did the other? Did he drag the other? I don't think so. Never got the other one down. Then Sean Payton's going to challenge it. I didn't think he got the other foot down on the replay I saw. But as you know, folks, my track record when it comes to replay calls, not very good.
You're being too hard on yourself.
This pass is being challenged by Denver and will be reviewed.
Quick Trip is giving away tickets to every Packers game, home and away. Purchase participating Coca-Cola products with Quick Rewards for a chance to win. Visit the Packers Zone in the Quick Trip app. Chevrolet, proud to be the best-selling brand of Wisconsin. Official vehicle of the Green Bay Packers. Trust Chevy on your team. Visit your local Chevy dealer today. And tonight's game brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, less calories. Legendary moments start with a light.
Bo Nix, 24 wins in his first 2 seasons.
That's the most by a Broncos quarterback or any team's quarterback in a starter's first 2 seasons.
I think it's the most, period, Wayne.
Yes, it is. Yep, that's what I said.
Also, last season we're talking 7 game-winning drives. I mean, his numbers in the regular times on the clock, like for the most part during the game, were just kind of ordinary. But at the end of the game, his numbers were off the charts.
Yeah, indeed. We saw evidence of that here. I mean, 23
After
34.
reviewing the play, the ruling stands. Incomplete pass.
Yeah.
3rd down.
They just didn't have enough to overturn it, folks. But last year here in Denver, last December, against the Packers, Bo Nix 23 of 34, 302, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Understand the Packers had a 9-point lead midway through the 3rd quarter in that game. And Bo Nix was nothing special, but down the stretch he was. Now 3rd down Denver, 3rd down and 5. Football left hash mark, Denver 40-yard line, Nix in the shotgun. Harvey to his left, 3 receivers bunch on the right. The tight end standing up left side of the line. Long count by Nix. Here's the snap. Nix waits in the pocket, lofts it. Got Waddle wide open in the seam, right side, cutting left, 35-30. He's to the 25, taken down, outside the numbers. Williams made the hit of the Green Bay 25-yard line. McKinney had coverage on the play, a deep crosser, and Jalen Waddle wide open 35 yards.
No Waddle getting by McKinney. Nix finding him. Simple as that.
So Broncos on their opening drive of the game offensively with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, trailing 7-0, have it 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 25. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Cortland Sutton to the left side. Brandon Cisse in press coverage. And alone in the shotgun, here's the snap to Nix. Plenty of time again. Throws left side, back shoulder intended for Sutton. Incomplete at the 14-yard line of Green Bay. Cisse was right there defensively.
Right in his grill. Wouldn't he, Wayne?
Yep, very good coverage. I mean, textbook coverage. That back shoulder throw, Rock, Charles Woodson, no less than authority, said that was the toughest, that's the toughest pass to cover for a cornerback. So 2nd and 10 Denver. Football to the 25-yard line of Green Bay. 7-0 Packers, 6:43 to go in a fast-moving first quarter. 3 receivers draped wide to the right side. Sutton solo to the left. Out of the shotgun, Nix looks it over.
Packers in nickel.
Here's the snap, Bo Nix. Everybody out for a pass. Screens it out right side. And he's got R.J. Harvey down the right side. Outside the numbers. Inside the 25. He's roped down by Edgerrin Cooper. Good open field tackle. A gain of 3. Down to the 22-yard line of Green Bay. 3rd down at about 7 coming up for Denver.
Nice range by Edgerrin Cooper. And it's interesting listening to Jonathan Gannon today. He thinks the possibilities with Edgerrin Cooper are endless.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He will deploy Edgerrin Cooper to the quarterback this year. Stack to the left. Single receiver to the right. Broncos on 3rd down. 1 for 1 on 3rd down so far here on this drive. First drive of the game for Denver. Snap to Nix in the shotgun. Waits and lofts it. Right side. Wide. Got his man making the catch. Harvey into the end zone. Touchdown. Beat the coverage down the right side of Edgerrin Cooper.
We jinxed him.
And for Denver, a 22-yard touchdown throw. Bo Nix right on the money to R.J. Harvey. So the Broncos an extra point away from getting this game tied. 5:53 to go first quarter.
I think we're seeing what we talked about before the game, Wayne. This is a real deal football team the Packers are facing.
Oh, yeah. This team is as good as anybody in the league, including the Rams, boys and girls. Here's the snap. Placement of the kick to the uprights is good by Will Lutz. So we are tied with 5:53 to go in the first. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. Tonight's game brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards. Injured? Call the personal injury law firm of Hupin Abraham. Voted best, rated best year after year. Hupin Abraham. Billions of dollars collected for their clients. Visit Hupin.com. We know one thing for sure. When Rock McCarron picks up his phone and he dials Hupin Abraham, we know he means business.
Yep.
Will Lutz kicking from right to left, the Denver drive. 6 plays, 65 yards. R.J. Harvey, 21-yard touchdown pass from Bo Nix. Here's the kickoff, carrying to Sky Moore, left side at the 3. Along the left side, numbers to the 10. Cutting right to the 15. Inside the numbers 20. Breaks one tackle and is stormed back as penalty marker
They're
fly.
going to get Tyron Hopper for a block in the back.
Turn back of the 25-yard line. J.L. Skinner, a safety, and Q Robinson, a linebacker, on the stop for Denver. Special teams penalties plagued the Packers a year ago.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 59. 10-yard penalty, first down, Green Bay.
So they back the Packers up inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. where they begin this drive. We're tied at 7. Tyrod Taylor on at quarterback for the Packers. Marshawn Lloyd continues at running back. Slot right. Tight end of the wing, left side, Dabney in motion to the right. Single receiver to the left side. On 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 12, play action, bootlegging left is Tyrod Taylor. Lots of time, takes it himself, and he accelerates and is hit by Bonito from behind along the left sidelines at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 4. Yeah, they're going to mark it to the 15. Not a generous spot. A gain of 3, 2nd and 7, Green Bay.
Taylor looking for more on the crosser. Decent coverage by the Broncos, opted not to do it.
Tyrod 4 of 8 passing, 21 yards at Pittsburgh a week ago. 2nd down, ball to the left hash mark, Green Bay 15-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Taylor takes, gives to Lloyd, bouncing to the left to the outside, accelerates, 15 to the 20, got a first down. They wanted to go off left guard, left tackle. That wasn't available. He made the play to the outside. Brandon Jones, the safety, had to force him out. First down, Green Bay Packers. Gain of 7.
Lloyd's speed and John Williams, who's now at left tackle, his final effort. It wasn't a beautiful block, but his final effort and shove got Lloyd around the corner.
3 receivers bunch on the left side, single receiver to the right. Motion by Dabney to the right, and back to throw. Tyrod Taylor eludes the rush of Nick Bonito. Lost it down the left side for Bo Melton. Pass thrown into the Packers bench out of bounds. Melton to the 40-yard line, trying to disengage from the coverage of Brandon Jones, the deep safety.
Bonito getting the edge on the aforementioned John Williams. Just beat him around the corner.
2nd and 10, Green Bay, the Packers 22. We're tied at 7 apiece, 4:34 to go in this first quarter.
Williams, a 7th rounder in 25. Hurt all year.
In the shotgun, receivers left and right. Tight ends on both sides of the line. Motion from J. Michael Sturdivant to the right. Snap to the quarterback. Taylor under pressure. Scrambles to his left. Makes the turn across the 20-25. Goes into a slide. It appears they'll mark it to the 26-yard line. Slid between the numbers on the far left side. A gain of 4. 2nd down and make a 3rd down and 6 coming up for Green Bay.
Wayne Williams not the only change in the offensive line. Jacob Monk has moved to center. And Donovan Jennings is in at right guard.
Packers first stringers went 12 plays, 63 yards to start the game. Slot right, slot left, 3rd down, Green Bay. 3rd down and 6, snap to Tyrod Taylor. Rush on, lofts it. Right side for Sky Moore. Pass overthrown, incomplete. Taylor was rushed hard. Malcolm Roach was all over it. Also pressure coming from Jonathan Cooper, and the pass essentially thrown away down the right sidelines. 4th down, Green Bay.
Doesn't sound like there was much blocking going on, but I'll tell you what, Chris Brooks did a heck of a job stepping up and taking his man.
Back deep, Cameron Ross to receive this punt. Hang on. Sean Fresh back deep to receive. Here's the punt, a high, booming kick. Fresh makes the catch at the 30. Right hash marks, cutting right to the numbers, to the 35, and chased down out of bounds at the 41-yard line to the far side. So it'll be 1st down for Denver on a return of about 11 yards. Well, they're going to mark it as a return of 9. They spot at the 39-yard line. Now they spot it at the 40. It's amazing. Spotting the football is not an exact science in this league. Never has been, never will be. 7 apiece, we're tied. First quarter, Packers Radio. Presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you can save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey Packers fans, Wayne Larrabee here. The heartbeat of America is beating strong through a Chevy lineup built for the way you live, work, and play. Like the Chevy Silverado that brings the muscle you need. Or tackle new roads with the Equinox, the SUV with versatility. Or experience big personality in a small SUV with the pulse-quickening Chevy Trax. All reasons why I drive Chevy, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers. See your Southeastern Wisconsin Chevy dealer today.
At Prevea Orthopedics and HSHS Hospitals, we understand all the ways you move. From the ways you love to move, to the ways you need to move, and the ways you want to move. Movement looks different for everyone. That's why we specialize in you, providing the expert care you need for all the ways you move. To schedule an appointment, visit prevea.com/ortho. At Prevea Orthopedics and HSHS Hospitals, we understand all the ways you move. From the ways you love to move, to the ways you need to move, and the ways you want to move. Movement looks different for everyone. That's why we specialize in you, providing the expert care you need for all the ways you move. To schedule an appointment, visit prevea.com/ortho.
Potawatomi Sportsbook, official sportsbook partner of the Green Bay Packers. Hey, life's about balancing what you need with what you want. You know what you want? Fox Communities Credit Union has what you need. Wayne and Larry, Mile High city of Denver, Colorado, on a beautiful night. The Packers and Broncos tied at 7. Broncos in their second offensive possession of the game. 1st and 10, 20-yard line of Denver working from right to left. 7 apiece. We're tied, I formation behind the quarterback. Bo Nix, and he checks on the handoff. Coleman picks his way up the middle along the right hash marks, brought down to the 45-yard line, just short of the 45. This Jonah Coleman was really impressive in that Atlanta game last week. Franklin and McClellan on the stop for Green Bay. Coleman last week, 4 attempts, 24 yards at Pittsburgh. He's 5'8", which means he's short, but he's not small, Rock. He's 220 pounds.
Well, McClellan has to do a better job of holding his ground. He was hand fighting. He was in on the tackle, but it was off the line of scrimmage.
Bryant moves to the wing on the right side. Slot to the left. Mims in the slot. Nix under center, takes some play action. Deep drop. Dumps it off. Right side, got the big tight end, Troutman. Cross the 45 to the 50. Barreled out of bounds. On the far side, they're going to mark it just short of the first down. They might. Evan Williams forced him out of the far side, and it looks like the Broncos are inches short of a first down with 3rd coming up.
The old wide delay play, tight end blocks a couple counts on Baron Sorrell, then it's out into the flat.
4-yard gain, 3rd down, less than a yard to go, and that big Broncos offensive line at the midfield marker. High formation backfield. Prentice is the fullback. He usually gets it in these situations. Inside handoff to Prentice, off the right side, barreling his way, fighting his way. Pile driving inside Green Bay territory, outside the right hash marks to the 46-yard line of the Packers. I mean, he took a gaggle of defenders to bring him down. Baron Sorrell and Chris McClellan, two of the defensive front people, up to make the hit.
No, that scrum, I don't know how you feel, Wayne, but it had too much life.
Oh, yeah.
Got to put a stop to it.
This is the number 1 offensive line in pro football today, the Denver Broncos. First down, 46 of Green Bay, 7 apiece. We're tied, a minute 50 to go on the 3rd. Stack to the left, tight ends on the right side of the line. Nix play action back to throw, lots of time. Rainbow's left side incomplete. 10 for Pat Bryant. Bryant was covered on the play by McKinney along with Benjamin St. Just. St. Just had coverage underneath. McKinney came over the top, crossed the 15-yard line of Green Bay on the near left side. So it's 2nd and 10 Denver at the Green Bay 46.
Bryant run on a corner. Excellent coverage by Xavier McKinney.
Bo Nix, 4 of 7, 64 yards and a touchdown. Final minute of play coming up. Well, actually, minute 42 to go first quarter. I spoke too soon. 2nd and 10 from the Green Bay 46. Shotgun snap, Nix waits in the pocket, throws left side, coming back for it, and little Jordan Humphrey makes the catch under the coverage of Benjamin St. Juste. Out of bounds inside the 35 at the 32-yard line of Green Bay. It is a first down for the Denver Broncos, a gain of 14 yards.
Jordan Humphrey running a deep out on St. Juste. Plenty of room for Nix to find him.
No huddle. They go tempo. Handoff goes to Coleman, spinning around the left end. He's hit, pursued, and taken down. I'll tell you what, that was Zaire Franklin out in front of that play along with Carl Brooks. Franklin made the nab. They may have lost a half yard in that play. This Coleman kid is very slippery, Rock. He will make that spin move, and it usually gets him an extra 5 yards.
No, they're excited about him.
Mm-hmm. They really are. Coleman is 4th-round draft choice out of Washington.
And Sean Payton would love to just beat the run game to death.
2nd and 11, loss of 1. Snap is fumbled and covered by the Broncos. Penalty marker down maybe for false start by Denver, but
false start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Garrett Bowles, the guilty party.
Well, the Packers have been playing some nickel as of late. Kamal Hadden, an interesting story, coming back from a season-ending injury, a gruesome injury. He's been getting some snaps at nickel. Says he likes it.
In the slot right now is Hadden. Slot to the right, single receiver left. Press coverage on that single receiver by St. Juste. Shotgun snap on 2nd and 16. Under pressure, Nix dumps it off right side. Got Coleman, and he's upended on the play. A beautiful tackle in the open field. Edgerrin Cooper. Wow. I beg your pardon, Kamal Hadden, number 36, not 56, made the play back near the 40-yard line. That's a loss of 6 yards, and the first quarter comes to a close.
Excellent pass rush by Chris McClellan. Just excellent. Good arm over.
Boy, Kamal Hadden, that was textbook in the open field. First quarter comes to a close in Denver. We're tied at 7 apiece. 3rd and long coming up for the Broncos when we come back. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football.
Baumgarten, it's time for a look around the league presented by Cousin Subs. We believe in better. Jets just about to finish off a win over the Steelers. They lead 17-0 with under a minute left in the 4th quarter. Now we send it back to Wayne Larrivee in Denver.
All right, thank you very much, Hunter. 7 apiece, we're tied as we start the second quarter. The Broncos have the football just inside the Green Bay 40. They're now operating from left to right here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Wayne, it is 3rd and 18.
Brenton Cox lined up on the edge on the left side. He was a beast in Pittsburgh, and then he followed it up with another beastly-like showing in one-on-ones during this week's practice.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Handoff goes to Coleman. Spins by one man off left tackle. Now pile drives as he's met by a wave of green-clad Green Bay defenders and turned back to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, and they bring the field goal unit on for a long field goal try for Will Lutz. Leading the charge of defenders, Chris McClellan. Getting some good experience against the great Denver offensive line.
No, McClellan has the kind of tools, Wayne, where even though he plays inside, where it's big bodies against big bodies and hold your ground and keep people off linebackers, he has the kind of tools where he can disengage and make plays.
53-yard field goal attempt off the left hash mark for Will Lutz. Here's the snap, the placement made. A swing to the right leg. The kick booms to the uprights. And it is right down the boulevard. It is good. The Broncos take the lead. They've scored on each of their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal. And with barely a minute into this second quarter, it's 10-7 Denver. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
I don't want to Miami Casino Hotel Milwaukee is setting the stage to rock your socks off. This August, jam out with real rock off. You could win raging prizes to the tune of $300,000. Get in on the jam session by playing with your Potawatomi rewards card for entries. Thursday nights will be a game show battleground for your share of cash and reward play. Real rock off. It's gonna be epic. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See him in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Donald Driver, Green Bay Packers all-time leading receiver. Fitness is important, but true health starts in your mouth and affects your whole body, from your teeth to your toes.
I'm Dr. Miranda, a dentist. Nearly half of Americans over 30 have periodontal disease. This harmful bacteria from the mouth can travel through your bloodstream and affect your heart and blood sugar levels.
So commit each day to brush and floss.
And see your dentist and doctor as recommended.
Take the Healthy Habits Pledge at FromTeethToToes.com.
There's enough needless nonsense in the world already. Your phone plan shouldn't add to it. Verizon's new Simplicity plan cuts down on the nonsense in your life. Now there's just one plan, one price. $30 a line per month, even for a single line. And everyone gets our best 5G network. It's a phone plan designed to do exactly what a phone plan is supposed to do. Isn't that a lot simpler? Switch today at Verizon.com or at your nearest store. For new customers, $30 per line includes auto pay and switch discount. Additional taxes, fees, and terms apply. Unlimited data is restricted to on-device smartphone usage. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Hey, Packers fans, you can win tickets, a private tailgate, exclusive Jordan Love merch, and more with the American Family Insurance Dream Weekend Sweepstakes. Visit amfam.com/Packers to enter. No purchase necessary. Say hello to refreshment, Packers fans. Say hello to Topo Chico Hard. 10-7, Denver the lead off a 9-play, 25-yard drive to a 53-yard Will Lutz field goal. Lutz kicking from left to right. Twin safeties back deep for the Packers. The kickoff carries to the goal line. Coming back with it. Across the 15, 20, 25 into the 30. Breaking into the clear at 35 to the 40. Cutting it back down the left sidelines and Redden out of bounds. Across the 35-yard line. Pierre Strong Jr. of all people. Sean Fresh got him down. Wow.
Boy, that's great to see, isn't it, Wayne?
Oh, my goodness. And that was well blocked.
Special teams for the good guys.
That play was well blocked for Pierre Strong Jr., a running back, a burly running back at 5'11", 210 pounds. And now the Packers, first down. 68-yard return. My goodness. Stack left. Slot right, off the stack. Sky Moore in motion right. Handoff off the right side, getting the call, trying to cut it back. Marshawn Lloyd, penalty marker thrown behind the play. Lloyd goes nowhere. J.L. Skinner, beg your pardon, made the tackle along with Jordan Jackson.
Offense number 52. 10-yard penalty.
Trevor Burton, the guilty party. I think Lloyd might have been better off keeping that thing front side, Wayne, because they had some movement over there, but he cut it back, which, I mean, from here, it's easy to say. I'm not seeing what he's seeing, but it looked like they had something crooked front side.
So they move it back to the 40-yard line, where it is second down for the Green Bay Packers. Scoreboard says 20, but the field says 18 yards to go. Lloyd in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Tyrod Taylor takes the snap. He looks and fires left side. Sky Moore, lunging grab just outside the left hash marks. Makes the catch inside the 35. Near the 33-yard line of Denver. Chris Abrams-Drain made the stop on the play. And it is a gain of about 7 yards.
Broncos playing zone coverage. Moore split the difference. The ball was there.
Second down for the Packers, about 12 yards to go. Slot to the right side. Bo Melton in the slot. Now they stack those two receivers. Sky Moore off that stack. In motion to the wing of the right side of the line. And here's the snap to Taylor. Second down. Lofts it right sidelines. Overshot Bo Melton. Well covered by Chris Abrams-Drain near the Denver 21-yard line to the far right side.
Real good job of blitz pickup by Marshawn Lloyd. He obviously believes it's better to give than to receive.
Lloyd and Chris Brooks are in there. 3rd down and 12, Green Bay. Football just inside the 34-yard line of Denver. 10-7 Broncos in the second. 3 receivers right and 1 to the left. Brooks to the left side of Taylor. Here's the snap. Taylor screens it out. Brooks left side. He's hit immediately. Hangs on and makes yardage down to the 32. A short gain of a couple of yards. Excellent tackle made by Karanye Reed for the Denver Broncos. So they bring the field goal unit on to the Green Bay Packers. And this looks to be about a 50-yard field goal attempt, maybe 51.
Will Trace Mack's successful run continue?
Made field goals of 43, 46. I beg your pardon. 58. He made field goals of 37, 58, and 38 last week. 51-yard field goal attempt, Trace Mack. Off the left hash mark. Wheeling down on one knee, arm extended. Swing of the right leg, the kick is up. And it is good. 51-yarder for Trace Smack. And the Packers have caught the Broncos at 10 apiece.
Wade, that thing would have been good from 61.
Yeah. He took advantage.
No sweat.
He took advantage of the altitude. Steinhoffels donates $1,000 to Special Spaces of Wisconsin for that field goal. 51-yard field goal, capping a 5-play drive for the Packers. It is 10-10 in Denver with 12:04 to go second quarter. From the Verizon broadcast booth, this is the Packers Radio Network.
In a city that plays hard, the region's most exciting casino is just minutes from Lambeau Field. Oneida Casino Hotel, where non-stop gaming excitement meets incredible dining and a full-service hotel. Whether you're celebrating a win on the field or on the floor, this is where Green Bay comes to play. Get in a winning frame of mind and visit Oneida Casino Hotel, the best bet in town. The official casino hotel of the Green Bay Packers. Please gamble responsibly.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't believe in games. They never inflate pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. Buy direct through Pella, and one trusted team handles everything with Pella certified installers every step of the way. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Big news out of Wisconsin, Wayne.
Another Packers signing, Larry?
You got it. The newest teammate, UW Health. They're now the official healthcare partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Well, that makes sense, Larry, because, when it comes to football, you want the best team on the field. When it comes to care for complex health conditions, you want the best team by your side. And that's UW Health.
This is one legendary partnership.
The official healthcare partner of the Green Bay Packers.
UW Health. Remarkable.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
Anna, what says summer to you?
Sunshine, road trips, camping.
And?
Ford being #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands according to J.D. Power. And low APR offers with Ford credit financing on a select lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs.
My kind of summer.
For APR offer information, visit Ford.com or your local Ford dealer. For J.D. Power 2026 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2026 model year.
Wayne Larrabee, Larry McCarron, Denver, Colorado. We're tied at 10 apiece. Trace Smack, who just hit a 51-yard field goal, booting from right to left. Ross on the far side, Katzis on the near side. In twin safeties for Denver, here's the kickoff toward the far side. And Katzis has it at the 5 to the 10. Turns upfield 20, 25-30, 35-40, left sidelines, chased out of bounds. Near the 45-yard line in front of the Packers bench. MJ Devonshire finally chased him out. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Green Bay Packers Radio Network. 40-yard kickoff return by Colby Katzes has Denver first and 10. 45-yard line of the Broncos working from left to right. We're tied at 10 in the second quarter. 11:58 to go in period number 2. Two tight ends right side of the line, receivers left and right. Under center now is the new quarterback, Jarrett Stidham.
There we go.
To the outside around the right end, nowhere to go. Jaleel McLaughlin, and he is decked. And that was Brenton Cox out in front of that play,
also
along with Isaiah McDuffie.
McDuffie.
Is there an echo in here? A loss on that play of about 5 yards. 2nd and 15.
Well done by Isaiah. Picked his spot, shot the gap, finished the deal.
Jonathan Gannon, very high praise for Brenton Cox, especially his work against the run. Receivers left and right. Stack left, slot right. Snap to Stidham in the shotgun. Scrambles to his right, looking. Dumps it off right side. McLaughlin, penalty marker down behind the play. McLaughlin hit by Tyron Hopper. Outside the numbers on the near right side. The 40-yard line of Denver would be a loss of yardage, actually a loss of 1. But I believe we got a hold on Denver.
Holding. Offense number 73. That penalty's declined. Third down.
It's a third down coming up. They may have lost a half yard on the play. They mark it as no gain. Third down for Denver, 5 yards to go. Broncos working from left to right. We're tied at 10 apiece. Almost 4 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Troy Franklin wide to the left side. Lil Jordan Humphrey in the slot left. Troutman on the wing left side. Single receiver to the right side. Shotgun formation with a set back to his right. Snap to Jarrett Stidham under pressure immediately. Steps up, scrambles. He's to the 40, cutting left. To the 45, slides to a stop, and down he goes. Across the 45, near the 46-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Isaiah McDuffie chased him down. Gain of 6. Fourth down, Denver. Immediate pressure on that play by the Green Bay front.
Brenton Cox leading that charge. Actually, had pressure from both sides.
Sky Moore back deep to receive this punt from Jeremy Crawshaw, second-year player, Australian, played collegiately at Florida. Signals being called on third down. Third down at about 9. Takes a waist-high snap, moves forward, lifts his kick high in the air. And backing up on it, making the catch on the play. Moore steps to a defender, cutting right. Outside the numbers, 10. He's to the 15, 20, and out of bounds, 21-yard line. About a 13-yard return. Lucas Krull chased him out of play. So first down coming up for the Green Bay Packers. We're tied at 10 apiece, 9:57 to go in the second quarter. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. Hey, Packers fans, Verizon is the official 5G network of the Green Bay Packers. Visit a Wisconsin Verizon store today. First and 10 for the Packers, tied at 10 apiece. A 9:57 to go in the second quarter. Tyrod Taylor continues at the controls. Chris Brooks, the lone setback. Hand off to Brooks. Picks his way along the right hash marks. Fighting close to the 25-yard line. Turned back just short of the 25. A gain of about 3 yards. Mid-portion of that Denver defense. Jordan Miller, the nose tackle, first to the ball.
Gap-type play with people pulling. Donovan Jennings, Drake Dabney. Not much cooking. Got cut inside the blocks of those two fellows and just not much cooking.
Second down, a little bit more than 7 yards to go. Football just short of the Green Bay 25. Taylor in the shotgun, Brooks to his left. Now he motions Brooks wide. Snap to Taylor in the pocket, looking around, waiting. Scrambles left, buying time. Under pressure, lofts it left side for Bo Melton. Overshot him out of bounds into the Broncos bench on the near left side across the 45-yard line. Chris Abrams-Drain, principal defender on the play. J.L. Skinner was also there for the Broncos.
Hey, Wayne, I know the pass was incomplete, but I thought that was a nice decision by Tyrod Taylor. There was double coverage on Bo Melton downfield. Get rid of the thing, live to fight another day without any further damage.
Green Bay 2 of 5 on third downs. Third down, a little bit more than 7 yards to go. Shotgun snap to Taylor. Rushes on. Rainbows deep down the right side. Overshot everybody. Penalty marker thrown. Bo Melton and Chris Abrams drain again down the right side. Penalty marker thrown back at the 48-yard line of Green Bay. That might be for a hold on the defensive back who had coverage on the play.
Tyrod Taylor taking a big hit from Jahdae Barron.
Pass interference. Defense number 31. First down for spot of the foul.
Pass interference call. Tyrod Taylor slow to get up. It appears he's okay. I'll tell you what, they may be the backups on this Denver defense that are in the game, but they hit. Big time hit.
As we pointed out, this is a good football team.
Jahdae Barron on the blitz up the gut, right up the A-gap. Cornerback made the hit on Tyrod Taylor, but the penalty puts the football to the 42-yard line of Green Bay. 1st and 10 for the Packers. 9:04 to go, second quarter, tied at 10. Taylor under center, fakes the handoff. Now they reverse it. Sky Moore around the right end, has an angle, makes the turn along the sidelines, stays in play, 45, gets it out to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of about 6 yards. Jordan Miller in from the defensive line. J.L. Skinner, the safety, on the tackle for Denver. Second down coming up for Green Bay.
Good block on the edge by Jacob Bunk.
Yes, it was. You're right. That kind of sprung that play. So the Packers second down at about 4. Green Bay, 48-yard line. Taylor under center. Off the stack to the right. They get motion to the left side. Handoff goes around the right end. Pierre Strong Jr. sheds a defender to 50. He's down the right sidelines, 45. Outside the numbers, down to the Denver 40. Abrams drain. Jordan Turner on the tackle. 1st and 10, Green Bay Packers.
Good job on the Packers' right side by Anthony Belton and Donovan Jennings.
12-yard gain. Packers offense on the drive.
Having a night.
He is. 68-yard kickoff return. Where did that come from, Rock? We had nothing close to that a year ago. Messiah Swinson in motion to the right. 1st and 10, ball to the Denver 40-yard line, right hash mark. Taylor takes under center. Handoff, Pierre Strong running hard off right tackle. Inside the 35 to the Denver 33-yard line. It's a gain of about 7 quick yards. Key, the safety, is the man he spun around and broke the tackle, and he made the stop on an undercut move. 2nd down and 3 coming up.
Excellent block on the edge by Messiah Swinson.
Swinson, a big 6'7", 260-pound tight end.
That'll do it.
Swinson flanked wide to the left side. Taylor under center. 2nd down, Green Bay. We're tied at 10, second quarter. Taylor takes him under center. Here's the handoff to Chris Brooks, and nothing doing there. No blocking on that play. Dondre Tillman, the edge rusher, in to make the hit for the Denver Broncos.
You're right about that, Wayne. No blocking, because there was no blocker even trying to block Tillman.
No blocking, no blocker, no yards. 3rd down and 3.
He just stepped up and made the easiest tackle of his life.
And what do we get? A timeout called here by the officials. Matt LaFleur needs an explanation across the way. Pierre Strong coming in for Chris Brooks. I wonder if Brooks was shaken up. He was hit hard on that play. And what do we have here?
Play clock operator, please set the clock to 25 seconds.
Enjoy today's game with a Leinenkugel's Legacy Ale. Crisp, bold, and refreshing. This amber ale is a touchdown every time. Let me tell you something. You get that on tap, that's some pretty good drinking. Stack to the left, slot to the right. Packers on 3rd down and 3. Green Bay 2 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. They empty the shotgun, snap to Taylor. He angles to his right on the run. Now makes a turn, throws late right side, overshot Melton, incomplete. Melton well covered by Reed down the right sidelines, across the 20-yard line of Denver. Penalty marker thrown. Late on the play, near the 40-yard line, outside the numbers on the far side.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 51. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Q Robinson, the guilty party. Robinson, an edge rusher for the Broncos. So this drive continues. Tied at 10 apiece, 6:21 to go first half. We're in the foothills of the Rockies. Empower Field at Mile High. Penalty moves the football into the Case IH red zone. 1st and 10 Green Bay. Football to the 18-yard line of Denver. 3 receivers bunch on the left. Taylor in the shotgun. Chris Brooks to his right. Now he moves Brooks to the quarterback's left. Here's the snap from Jacob Monk. Give to Brooks. Some blocking off the right side. Brooks fights his way outside the hash marks, inside the numbers, down to the 15-yard line. Gain of 3. Tillman and Savion Jones cut him off of the pass. 2nd and 7, Green Bay.
Just a few yards, but the push up front was not bad.
Isaiah Nair to the right side. Swinson flanked wide to the right. Now the tight end moves in motion to inside, in line to the right side. Under center, Taylor takes in the handoff. Brooks running hard off right tackle. And Brooks pile drives inside the 15, down near the 11-yard line of Denver. Jordan Turner made the stop for the Broncos. Looks to be a gain of 4, leaving 3rd down at about 3.
Good push that time by Donovan Jennings on Jordan Jackson, one of the Broncos' reserve defensive linemen. Worked him off the ball.
I give him a gain of 4. 3rd down and 2 for the Packers. Football just outside the 10-yard line of the Broncos. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Taylor in the shotgun. Brooks to his right. Snap to Taylor. Tight pocket. Boom.
There we go.
Leap and grab. Got a first down. Right hash marks. Boom. Melton. 1st and goal to the 3-yard line. Abrams drain. Beaten on the play. Excellent route run by Bo Melton, and a strike right between the numbers, the 1 and the 6 on Melton's jersey.
Drag in route combination. Running back drags out the flat. Melton running the slant. The in part of the dragon. Nice work.
5-yard gain. 1st and goal to go, the 3-yard line of Denver. Strong to the right side of the quarterback in the shotgun. Play action throw, fade, right side of the end zone, incomplete. I believe, did they stop the play? Yeah, timeout called Green Bay.
J. Michael Sturdivant was a receiver in the end zone. He was not even looking in the backfield.
No. So timeout on the field.
The first of the half. It'll be 30 seconds in length.
Tonight's game brought to you by Construction Business Group, operating engineers and contractors, teaming up to build Wisconsin together. Learn more at join139.com. Carbless handcrafted premium cocktails. 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 100 calories, full flavor. Proud product of Wisconsin and partner of the Green Bay Packers. Wayne Larrabee, Larry McCarron. Denver, Colorado tonight. Beautiful night for football. The foothills of the Rockies. Packers and Broncos. Good preseason game thus far. Tied at 10 apiece. We've had a lot of action both ways. Packers on the drive. Tyrod Taylor, 3 of 7 passing for 15 yards. 1st down and goal to go, 3-yard line of Green Bay. Swinson motion to the right. Taylor under center. Strong thrown setback. And the handoff. Pierre Strong off the right side. Not much doing. Strong may have pile drive back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain. Over to make the hit for Denver. Garanye Reed along with Tyler Onyedum. Onyedum is an interesting defensive lineman, 3rd rounder out of Texas A&M, 6'3", 292. 2nd down, goal to go for Denver.
Good blocks by Donovan Jennings. That was not one of them.
2 tight ends right side of the line. Slot to the left side. In the shotgun, Taylor. Strong move to the quarterback's right. 2nd and goal to go, the 3. Snap, Taylor gives to Pierre Strong off the right side of the line, along the right hash marks. Fighting his way. He's turned back at the 2. Gain of a yard. Tillman all over it again with Jonah Ellis. And a gain of a yard. It is 3rd down, goal to go, the 2.
Just nothing there on the cut.
Packers were 21 touchdowns on 26 goal-to-goal situations a year ago. 80% touchdowns, 8th in the league. Trying to punch it across here. 3rd and goal to go. The Broncos 2. 3 receivers left. Everybody else is tight. Shotgun formation. Taylor with Strong to his left. Here's the snap. And Taylor looks, lofts left side of the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Catch is made. Is it in play? It will Shepard, unable to get both feet down in bounds. They are conferring two officials on the left side of the end zone. Jade Barron had coverage, and they're talking it over. Did he get both feet down in bounds? Getting a look at it again? I don't think so.
Yep.
Will Shepard.
Yep. They just signaled touchdown.
They did, yeah. Wow. So Will Shepard with the toe tap left side of the end zone gets the touchdown upon further review. 16-10 Green Bay. But I'll tell you what, Rock, watching the replay, I didn't know how.
The fans are probably wondering how as well.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. They conferred for a long time on that one.
There's another angle, Wayne, where he might have dragged his left foot to keep it in.
They are reviewing in New York automatically on the touchdown. So the officials apparently have gotten clarification. That angle, you're right, Rock, showed that he did get that toe in. So the touchdown stands, and the Packers have the lead. Snap, placement, extra point try is up, and it's good. 17-10 Packers, 3:07 to go. Sean Payton, perplexed head coach of the Broncos, crosses his arms on the sidelines right below us. Can't believe they got that play in. 3:07 to go, first half. Packers 17, Broncos 10. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Save big on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. White elastomeric roof coating stops leaks and restores flat roofs. It lowers roof temperature by reflecting heat from the sun, helping you save on energy costs. And it's easy to apply with a brush, roller, or sprayer. Shop our entire selection of roof coatings today on Menards.com. Plus, check our weekly flyer for all of the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
As a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers, Steinhafels knows teamwork makes all the difference, especially at home. That's why Steinhafels offers decorating solutions. It's in-house design service. From simple recommendations to full room layouts and floor plans, their designers handle the details so you don't have to. From first idea to final touch, Steinhafels has you covered. Steinhafels, born and bred in Wisconsin, just like the Packers.
High-tech data centers are critical to unlocking the power of technology to grow our economy, improve our healthcare, and transform education. And Wisconsin is quickly becoming a data center hub, which is great news for our state's skilled workers. Each data center creates about 1,800 construction jobs and then hundreds of high-paying jobs to operate it. Wisconsin Infrastructure Investment Now supports bringing data centers online to move our state's economy and technology forward.
Football is back, and that can only mean one thing. Tailgate season is finally here. The grills are sizzling, the coolers are full, and Packers fans are ready to sip on something blissful. This preseason, bring along the canned cocktail that's made for game day. From the Lambeau parking lot to your own backyard, Carbliss delivers bold, refreshing flavor with 0 carbs, 0 sugar, and only 100 calories. So every sip hits just right. Carbliss, a product of Wisconsin and proud partner of your Green Bay Packers.
Just minutes from Lambeau, non-stop gaming excitement always awaits at Oneida Casino Hotel, the official casino hotel of the Green Bay Packers, the very best bet in town. With champagne-like bubbles in an iconic glass bottle, Miller High Life, a quality beer within everyone's reach. Crisp, refreshing, unpretentious. Miller High Life, welcome to the High Life, the champagne of bottled beers, even when it comes in a can. Twin safeties back deep for the Denver Broncos. Trey Smack booting from right to left. 3:07 to go here in this second quarter, and the Packers leading 17-10. We'll get to the scoring drive in a moment. Smack with the run-up, swing to the right leg, end-over-end kick, coming up under it, and making the catch at the 5-yard line And Katzis across the 20 along the numbers on the near right side to the 25, taken down short of the 30. Kristen Welch, special teams ace, made the stop of the play. Scoring drive summary sponsored by Chevrolet. The Packers motor 78 yards in 12 plays. Will Shepard, a tiptoe touchdown to the left side of the end zone to cap it. Chevrolet proud to be the best-selling brand of Wisconsin, official vehicle of the Green Bay Packers. Trust Chevy on your team and visit your local Chevy dealer today. Jarrett Stidham on quarterback for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking around, waiting, fires it over the middle. Wide open 45, cutting right. First down across the 50, and down he goes. Catch made by Dane Key. Mark Perry made the stop in the deep secondary. Big gainer for the Broncos to the Green Bay 46, and they go no huddle.
Key just running away from Perry on the dig.
26-yard pass play. Quick snap, Stidham rolling left, buying time. Lofts it down the left sidelines. Key trying to come back for it. It's incomplete. Coverage on the far side, Benjamin St. Juste, and he used his length at 6'3" to knock that ball away.
Wayne, were you concerned at all that might draw a flag?
Yeah, I was very concerned. Yep.
Obviously, the officials made the correct call, but I was worried about it.
There was a lot of hand fighting going on, but they apparently ruled that both were going for the ball. 2nd and 10, Denver, Green Bay 46-yard line. Packers leading 17-10. 2:33 to go first half. Key to the left side. Motion by Franklin that way. From the shotgun, here's the snap to Stidham, play action, and he throws it into the ground, incomplete on the right side. Nothing doing.
There's no foul for intentional grounding. Number 82 is in the area.
Adam Troutman, the veteran tight end. Mosby and McClellan collapsing the pocket that time.
Nigelique Kelly just jogged off the field. I'll tell you what, against Pittsburgh Steelers, he did some real instinctive things. Now, I'm not saying he's threatening to start or anything, but he may be threatening for the practice squad.
From the 46 of Green Bay, 3rd down and 10 Denver. Stidham in the shotgun. McLaughlin to his left, snap to Stidham, looking downfield first now. Flares it out to McLaughlin, safety valve, 45, dancing by one defender but not the other. And down he goes. Good, sure tackle. Kamal Haddon. You know what, Rock? He makes a difference out there. Pickup of about 5 to the 41-yard line of Green Bay. 4th down Broncos. About 5 yards to go. Gain of 6.
Good finish by Isaiah McDuffie as well. And Isaiah McDuffie is just the guy you win with. He does all the little stuff.
2-minute warning given to both benches. They mark it as a gain of 6, make it a 4th down and 4 coming up when we come back. 17-10 Green Bay. Late in the second quarter, Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See him in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Life is about balancing what you need with what you want. With Fox Communities Credit Union, you can find that balance when you bundle your accounts all in one place. Get seamless access and our best rates with the Fox Rewards Suite. Checking, savings, and money markets. Beyond all of the member-friendly rewards, there's no limit to how much you can earn in dividends. Sign up today at foxcu.org/rewards. You know what you want. We have what you need at Fox Communities Credit Union. Terms and conditions apply. Membership required. Federally insured by NCUA.
Fueling up for game day? Sure am. 4 kids, 3 fields, 16 halftime snacks. Oh, the rare quintuple triple special. Yep, it's a lot. But this pump, it's my turn to play. Love a woman who turns gassing up into a game. Come on. Yes! 40 even! Woo! MVP of the pump right here. Cenex, here for what's ahead.
For a limited time, get 20% off an NFL Plus annual plan. With NFL Plus, stream live out-of-market preseason games, live local and primetime regular season games on mobile and NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games this season. With NFL Plus Premium, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season with NFL Red Zone. Catch game replays and access NFL Pro. Limited time offer ends September 21st. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply. For a limited time, get 20% off an NFL Plus annual plan. With NFL Plus, stream live out-of-market preseason games, live local and primetime regular season games on mobile and NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games this season. With NFL Plus Premium, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season with NFL Red Zone. Catch game replays and access NFL Pro. Limited time offer ends September 21st. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
The 2-minute warning presented by the Wisconsin Laborers District Council. Earn great union wages and benefits building Wisconsin's infrastructure. Learn more at LiunaWisconsin.org and feel the power. Wayne Larrabee, Larry McCarron in Power Field at Mile High. Packers leading the Broncos 17-10. 2 minutes ago in the first half. 4th and 4 Denver. Football to the Green Bay 40-yard line. Long count by Stidham in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Set back to the left side of Stidham. Packers with 2 safeties high. They're pressed on the corners. Here's the snap to Stidham. Rush on, steps up, rainbows. Right side for Humphrey, and it is incomplete. No flags. Glove-like coverage down the right sidelines by Jalen Simpson. Across the Green Bay 10-yard line on the big receiver, Lil Jordan Humphrey, who's not little. He goes 6'4", 225. So the Packers take over. Minute 54 to go in this first half of play. Ground game stats powered by Senex. Packers have 18 rushing attempts, 62 yards in the first half so far tonight. The ground game stats powered by Senex. Fuel your fandom. Stop by your local Senex. Stock up on snacks and fuel for your next Packers game. Senex is the proud petroleum partner of the Green Bay Packers. So the Packers, Tyrod Taylor continues at quarterback, 1st and 10 to the Green Bay 40. Beg your pardon, Kyle McCord is on. Quick throw left side. J. Michael Sturdivant has the catch on a deep slant left side, across the 45, out to the 49-yard line of Green Bay, gain of 8. Red Murdoch, a linebacker on the hit for Denver.
Cody Schrader on the coverage, and J. Michael Sturdivant just whipped him.
And he's shaken up. Sturdivant shaken up on that play. Yeah, he took a combination hit. He was sandwiched.
Offense. The second of the half.
He's made training camp interesting when you talk about wide receiver depth.
He's making a bid for this roster, for the 53-man roster. A lot of talk. Will the Packers keep 7 wide receivers on this team? When you think about it, you have the big 3, and then, of course, you got Sky Moore, Bo Melton are going to probably make the team for special teams as much as receiving. Then you got another couple of spots, maybe. One.
Well, those spots will have to be multi-dimensional guys that can both play receiver and cover like madmen on special teams.
Savion Williams, another candidate there. So 2nd down and 2 for Green Bay, 48-yard line of the Packers. Knocking on the Broncos' territorial door. Shotgun snap to McCord. Swings it left flat, got the first down, and he's got his man out of bounds. That's Will Shepard. Brent Austin forced him out. So McCord running the 2-minute drill as he did so well in Pittsburgh last week.
Isaiah Neer running a rub for Shepard inside.
Here's the handoff. Pierre Strong started in the middle, bouncing left to the outside of the numbers. Penalty marker thrown, and down goes the Green Bay running back inside the 40 at the Broncos' 38-yard line, a run of 8 yards. Malcolm Roach got over to make a hit. J.L. Skinner was also there. There's a penalty marker on the play. I believe it's against Green Bay. Looks like it might be for a hold.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 80. 10-yard penalty.
You know, I honestly think, Wayne, I saw what they're talking about, saw it live. I think it's a crappy call.
Yeah. So they move it back to the 50-yard line. Well, the Packers are 1st down and 14. Nair wide to the right side. Slot set up to the right. Single receiver split to the left. In the shotgun, here's the snap to McCord. Sets, fires right side, and there. Reaches out, makes a leaping grab down to the 40-yard line, just outside the right hash mark. A little slant pattern off the right side. Chris Abrams' drain was right there.
Him and Will Shepard running double slants to that side of the field.
Gain of 10. Here's the snap. McCord again. Lofts it right side. Back shoulder. Nearly intercepted. Broken up by Abrams' drain near the 20-yard line. They were going for Isaiah Nair down the right sidelines.
That was the Broncos' turn to play excellent coverage.
Third down and about 4 for Green Bay. Kyle McCord, the third Packers quarterback. 3 of 4 passing, 22 yards on this drive.
Kind of the star of the Steeler game.
One timeout left for Green Bay. Slot left, single receiver right. Shotgun for McCord, set back to his right. Here's the snap. Rush on, blitz up the middle. Throws right side, incomplete. Threw it in the general direction of Caden Prather down the right side. They had pressure right up the A-gap rock. No chance there.
Yeah, he was certainly not hit at the line of scrimmage. Then in the backfield, he was already coming with a head of steam, a full head of steam, and
so now
the pickup was late.
59-yard field goal attempt off the right hash mark for Trey Smack. Out of the hold of Daniel Whelan, down on one knee, arm extended, waiting for the snap. From Cal Adamitis, high snap placement made, end over end kick to the uprights, and it is gone! Trey Smack smacked it right down the boulevard. 59 yards. Steinhoffels donates $1,000 to Special Spaces Wisconsin for that field goal.
Wayne, how long you been waiting to say Trey Smack smacked it?
Well, since the draft, I would guess. Right?
Okay.
Wow. So it's 20-10 at Green Bay. That's a 7-play, 18-yard drive. And I'll tell you what, Matt LaFleur's got to be sitting there saying, hey, I think we've got a weapon here. Halftime report presented by Ascension Wisconsin is coming up. 50 seconds to go in the half. Broncos have 2 timeouts left. They'll try to work some magic here, 2-minute drill magic. Kansas on the far left side. Cameron Ross on the near side. Now they switch. So Ross moves to the left side hash marks on the left, and Kansas on the near right side. Trey Smack booting from right to left.
Man, what a leg, huh?
The altitude helps, doesn't it? Makes a difference. That driver goes a lot farther here. Here's the kickoff, end over end. And it is Kansas at the 4 to the 5, inside the numbers 10. Cuts it back to the right to the 20, now back left,
yes.
And he's buried to the 25-yard line. It's about a 22-yard return, 1st and 10 coming up. Excellent special teams play. Aaron Mosby, he's an edge rusher, kind of a defensive lineman type. Kristen Welch was also there, but that Mosby has become a core special teams guy, hasn't he, Rock?
Actually, both of those guys are. Aaron Mosby last year, I remember, against the Giants. Wow. He lights some people up.
So the Broncos now, with 45 seconds to go, 2 timeouts remaining. First down, 26 of Denver. Here's the snap to, and it's intercepted on a quick throw, right side, diving grab made. I believe that was Mark Perry on the interception at the 32-yard line of Denver. Stidham on a quick throw.
Interception. First down.
And Mark Perry broke on the ball beautifully and made the pick.
Perry playing deep on the play. He saw it coming, and he sprang into action big time.
All turnovers are reviewed automatically. Referee Land Clark.
Jonathan Gannon was looking for a turnover today. At least one.
Tonight's turnover count brought to you by Tacticam. Tacticam, reveal and defend cellular cameras for your hunt and property. Proud partner of the Green Bay Packers. They mark it to the 33-yard line. Mark Perry on the interception.
Reset the clock to 41 seconds.
second-year player out of TCU, originally an undrafted rookie free agent signing with Miami last year. So the Packers offense back on the field. Kyle McCord takes a shotgun snap, quick throw, right side on the out, threw it wide of the mark, incomplete. Pass intended for the outbreaking Keyshawn Johnson near the 28-yard line, had disengaged from the coverage of Chris Abrams-Drain. So 2nd and 10, Green Bay. 33-yard line of Denver. Packers have one timeout left, 38 seconds with which to work. Near wide to the right side, Shepard in the slot right. Prather split to the left side, tight end to the wing, left side of the line. In the shotgun, here's the snap. On 2nd down, McCord throws right side, broken up, incomplete. Nair had it for a moment. It was a good throw. He juggled it for just a brief second, and Chris Abrams-Drain broke it up. Near the 25-yard line of Denver, it is 3rd down and 10, Green Bay.
I think Abrams gave that ball an uppercut. Jarred it loose.
Good play by Abrams. 3 receivers wide to the right side. Nair, Johnson, and Prather. Tight end standing up left side of the line. 3rd and 10. Broncos 33. Snap to McCord. Quick throw underneath. Right side. Got his man. Along the hash marks. Gets what he can. Inside the 25. Down to the 24-yard line. Key and Reed on the tackle that time. And the catch made by Shepard, who's had a very active first half. Gain of 8 yards, 4th down and 2. Packers keep the offense on the field. And 4 seconds remaining, down to 3. Down to 2, and then they stop the clock. And they're going to send out the field goal unit. Why not?
Timeout. Green Bay, their 3rd and final of the half. It'll be 30 seconds in length.
Chevrolet, proud to be the best-selling brand of Wisconsin, the official vehicle of the Green Bay Packers. Trust Chevy on your team. Visit your local Chevy dealer today. And for your fellow fanatics, your personal cheerleaders, your number one fans, for all the reasons you smile, get covered with dental and vision insurance from Delta Dental of Wisconsin and Delta Vision. Trey Smack will try a 43-yard field goal attempt. He's hit from 51 and 59 here tonight. Off the right hash mark. Daniel Whelan down on one knee, waits for the snap. Here it is, placement made, and over-end boot. Sails to the uprights, it is good. Out of the Steinhoffel's donation of $1,000 to Special Spaces Wisconsin for that field goal, and that's how the first half ends. Green Bay 23, Denver 10. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Packers fans, what if your next stop at Quick Trip turned into the best football season of your life? Jump into the Quick Rewards Packers Zone with Coca-Cola. You could win VIP sideline passes and suite tickets, road trips to New York, Tampa, LA, home game tickets, Packers merch, autographed gear, and more. Just grab a Diet Coke or other participating Coca-Cola products at Quick Trip and earn 5 times the Fan Zone points. Football fantasies are huddling in your Quick Rewards app. Download it today if you haven't. No purchase necessary. Full details at quicktrip.com/sweepstakes.
You know that feeling when you bump into a friendly neighbor? The smile, the wave, the how are you doing? At Amplify Health, we think a trip to the doctor should feel a little more like that. Sure, we have all the expertise and technology you'd expect, but we also have time for the small things. The warm hello, the kind word, the moment to listen. Because those moments matter. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See them in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm Mary Ellen Stanek, president of Baird Funds. The green and gold are unique to professional football because the team is owned by the fans and part of the community they share. At Baird, we understand the difference a personal stake can make. Our employees own our firm, and together we earn Baird's reputation for excellence by always doing our best for our clients and giving back to our communities. Discover the Baird difference. Visit BairdDifference.com.
Halftime Report is presented by Ascension Wisconsin. When it comes to the healthcare, we all need a winning strategy. The best way to get there is through Ascension Wisconsin Care Team. Schedule now at ascension.org/Wisconsin Care. I'm Hunter Baumgart. The Packers lead 23-10 at halftime over the Broncos. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Packers started with the ball as Jordan Love and company took the field. A nice 14-yard completion from Love to Christian Watson. Got the ball in the Broncos' territory. Green Bay then went for it on 4th and 1, and Love found Matthew Golden for 19 yards. That brought the Pack to the Denver 21. 7 plays and a couple penalties later, Green Bay got on the board.
Here's the snap. Jordan Love looking downfield, fires middle, got his man, end zone, touchdown, Marshawn Lloyd on a slant from left to right, and the Packers capped the opening drive with 6.
Packers led 7-0 after that 12-play, 63-yard drive. Great to see the number one offense march down the field like that. That would be the only drive for Jordan Love of the night. He finished 5 for 7 with 56 yards and a touchdown. The Broncos answered right back on their first drive. Bo Nix hitting R.J. Harvey for a 21-yard touchdown pass. Game tied at 7 midway through the first quarter. Packers punted on their next drive, and the game remained tied at the end of the first quarter. But to begin the second quarter, Denver's kicker Will Lutz connected on a 53-yard field goal to give the Broncos a 10-7 lead. On the ensuing kickoff, Pierre Strong Jr. took advantage of the opportunity with a big return.
Kickoff carries to the goal line. Coming back with it. Across the 15, 20, 25, into the 30, breaking into the clear at 35 to the 40. Cutting it back down the left sidelines and Redden out of bounds. Across the 35-yard line, Pierre Strong Jr. of all people.
A 68-yard return to set up the Packers in Broncos territory. That led to the first field goal attempt of the night for the rookie Trey Smack. He nailed a 51-yarder to tie the game at 10 with about 12 minutes left in the first half. After a Denver punt, Packers put together a nice drive, going 12 plays and 78 yards. It was capped off by a nice catch by Will Shepard to put Green Bay in front.
Here's the snap, and Taylor looks, lofts left side of the end zone. Catch is made. Is it in play? They are conferring two officials on the left side of the end zone.
They just signaled touchdown.
They did, yeah. Wow.
So the score was 17-10, Packers lead after that tiptoe catch with about 3 minutes left in the first half. The Broncos turned it over on downs, giving the Packers the ball at the 41-yard line with 1:54 left in the half. Cal McCord came in at quarterback and set up Trey Smack for a 59-yard field goal.
Out of the hold of Daniel Whelan, down on one knee, arm extended, waiting for the snap. From Cal Adamitis, high snap placement made, end-over-end kick to the uprights, and it is good! Trey Smack smacked it right down the boulevard, 59 yards!
The Packers might have their guy, folks. Smack also made a field goal as time expired in the half, and the Packers lead 23-10 at halftime in Denver. We'll take a look at a few other games around the league. Coming up next, Packers Radio is presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Each early detection, each shortened hospital stay, each quick recovery reminds us why we serve. From first breaths to complex surgeries to rehabilitation that gets you back to your family sooner. We stand ready, quietly preparing, focused, and guided by one promise: to be fully devoted to you. Ascension, Wisconsin. Advanced care devoted to you.
Hey Packers fans, Wayne Larrabee here. The heartbeat of America is beating strong through a Chevy lineup built for the way you live, work, and play. Like the Chevy Silverado that brings the muscle you need. Or tackle new roads with the Equinox, the SUV with versatility. Or experience big personality in a small SUV with the pulse-quickening Chevy Trax. All reasons why I drive Chevy, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers. See your Southeastern Wisconsin Chevy dealer today.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on Green Bay's team. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The halftime report is presented by Ascension Wisconsin. When it comes to healthcare, we all need a winning strategy. The best way to get there is through Ascension Wisconsin Care Team. Schedule now at ascension.org/Wisconsin Care. At the half, the Packers lead the Broncos 23-10. Earlier tonight, the Jets beat the Steelers 17-0. The Panthers beat the Jaguars 34-17. Also, former Texans and Browns running back Nick Chubb has announced his retirement. Packers Radio is presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. Halftime report is presented by Ascension Wisconsin. When it comes to healthcare, we all need a winning strategy. The best way to get there is through Ascension Wisconsin Care Team. Schedule now at ascension.org/Wisconsin Care. Your halftime score in Denver: Packers 23, Broncos 10. With a built Ford tough truck or a capable and versatile Ford SUV, you are ready. You are prepared. You can do anything. See how at your Wisconsin dealer today. We'll rejoin Wayne and Larry in Denver next as the second half begins. Packers Radio is presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Miller time. It only happens if you make it happen. So say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Live a little. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
When summer turns up the heat, cool down with a shake from Cousin Subs. Our shakes are hand-spun with creamy vanilla gelato and blended into 4 delicious flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and mint. They're rich, smooth, refreshing, and the perfect sweet treat on a warm summer day. Whether you're stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just craving something cool, there's a flavor waiting for you. Cool down with a shake from Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
You know that feeling when you bump into a friendly neighbor? The smile, the wave, the "how are you doing?" At Amplify Health, we think a trip to the doctor should feel a little more like that. Sure, we have all the expertise and technology you'd expect, but we also have time for the small things. The warm hello, the kind word, the moment to listen. Because those moments matter. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
With Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter with our Belgian-style wheat ale. Try our Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon Non-Alcoholic. Check your local store for Blue Moon. Made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Coming up, presented by Construction Business Group, operating engineers and contractors, teaming up to build Wisconsin together. Learn more at join139.com. Wayne Larrivee, Larry McCarron, Empower Field at Mile High. Good first half, Rock, for the Green Bay Packers. Overall, 172 yards of offense, 42 offensive plays. They had 68 in the ground, 104 through the air. No turnovers. Meanwhile, defensively, gave up 127 net yards and just 23 snaps for Denver offensively. Only 21 rushing yards for the Broncos in that first half of play. They had 1 turnover. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Green Bay Packers Radio Network. (23-10) Green Bay's. We start the second half. Jordan Love began the ball game for the Packers, 5 of 7 passing, 56 yards and a touchdown. Kyle McCord, 4 of 8 passing, 31 yards in the last 2 minutes of the first half. And Tyrod Taylor, 4 of 8 passing, 17 yards. The Green Bay quarterback story. Colby Katz is retreating far to the right side. On the near left side is Cameron Ross for Denver. Booting from left to right as we look at Empower Field at Mile High. Trey Smack All he did was hit field goals of 51, 59, and 43 yards in that first half. 23-10 Packers. Broncos get the ball to start the second half. Great to have you with us, getting into a little later stages of evening in the Midwest. Even later on the East Coast if you're listening there. Here's the kickoff, end over end boot, and it carries to the goal line of the left side. Coming out of there with it is Ross, across the 10, cutting inside the numbers 15 to the 20. He's to the 25 and hammered down. Near the hash marks on the left side by Caden Prather, a wide receiver trying to make the Packers, along with TJ Quinn, a linebacker. So the Broncos started Bo Nix. He was 6 of 9, 76 yards and a touchdown. Jarrett Stidham, 3 of 7 for 30 yards passing in the ball game. And Stidham gets the call to begin the second half of play. Single back offense. Prentice, the fullback, in motion to the wing of the left side. Now goes back the other way. And here's the handoff off the right side and spinning his way, fighting his way for short yardage. Coleman out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos only ran the football 7 times in that first half, and you know that Sean Payton wants to correct that.
Chris McClellan putting a stop to their first effort in the first half, or in the second half, rather.
So second down for the Denver Broncos. In the ball game now at running back is Tyler Bidet. He's in the I formation. Prentice, the fullback. Stidham under center on a 2nd and 7 off a gain of 3. Stidham takes, handoff Bidet off the right side into a crowd, and he draws a gaggle of Packers defenders led by Chris McClellan once again. Also in on that tackle for the Packers. And Mark Perry was there, number 41. So the Broncos facing a 3rd down and 4 now. Football just beyond their 32-yard line. Opening drive, second half, Packers leading 23-10. In the shotgun formation, Jarrett Stidham sent back to his right, Bidet. 3 receivers bunch on the left. Here's the snap. Stidham looking left, now looks the middle, throws the middle, and he's got his man. Lil Jordan Humphrey shakes by one defender, 45, turns upfield right hash marks, cross the 50 to the Green Bay 49-yard line. Kamal Haddon, Ketan Oladapo on the tackle for the Green Bay Packers, and it's a first down, 18-yard gain for Denver. And they go tempo, no huddle, trips to the left side, handoff Bidet around the right end, and penalty marker down. Bidet makes the turn, forced to the outside, first by Brenton Cox, and then ankle tackled out of play.
Holding. Offense number 63. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Damani Jackson, who was not supposed to play here tonight. He's the Packers' 5th-round draft choice at cornerback. Make it a 6th-round draft choice. Been injured much of the camp, but he is getting to play here tonight. The holding penalty backs up Denver back to the 41-yard line, where they face a first down and almost 20 yards to go. 7th penalty against the Broncos, 64 yards. Receivers right and left. Under center, Jarrett Stidham. In motion, Cameron Ross to the slot of the right side. Single back offense, Denver. Hand off Bidet, slant to the outside, and an open field. Tackle made in the backfield by Kamal Haddon. I mean, he came right up the A-gap rock and decked him for a loss of 4. Second down and 25.
You know, Wayne, listening to him talk this week in the locker room, he's a guy worth rooting for. That was a heck of a play right there.
Make it a loss of 5, 2nd and 25. Stidham takes shotgun snap, throws the out right side, got his man. Ross makes the catch, tackled immediately by Damani Jackson. Cross the 45 at the Denver 47-yard line. And a pickup on that play of about 7 yards. So it becomes a 3rd down for Denver, almost 14 yards to go. And the Broncos in the shotgun. 3 receivers spread to the left, single receiver to the right. Jarrett Stidham in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Rush on. Stidham backpedaling, being flushed. Flushed by Kelly, rolling right. Throws on the run, got Bidet. Angled out of bounds. 49-yard line of Denver. Relatively short gain of about 3 yards short of the first down. Nick Neiman quick to the football from the linebacking core of the Packers. 4th down, Broncos.
You mentioned Wayne, pressure by Kelly. I mentioned him in the first half. He's got some tools, he's got a pro body, and he's got some instincts about rushing the passer and just playing the game. He's an interesting prospect, and he does something. Now it's 2 games in a row he's done something interesting. Nice arm over to the inside, freeing him up on that play.
Jeremy Crawshaw, one of the best placement punters in the league, is on. He moves forward, hits this kick away, end over end, Aussie-style kick. Shepard makes the catch at the 8, cuts to his left, spins by one defender and another, and then is covered up at the 11-yard line. A gain of about 2 yards on the return, make it 3, caught it at the 8-yard line. Not much doing there. And Desan McCullough, a linebacker, on the stop for Denver. First down coming up for Green Bay. 10:44 to go in the third. Packers 23, Broncos 10. Packers Radio presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. Tonight's game brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, less calories. Legendary moments start with a light. And the Packers start this drive. They're first of the second half, 1st and 10, Green Bay 11-yard line. 23-10 Packers, third quarter. 2 tight ends in the ball game for Green Bay, and the handoff, Pierre Strong, hole, right side, bouncing to the outside, slips the defender to the 15, along the numbers in the near right side, out across the 15 to the 19-yard line, on a gain of 8 yards. Tyler Onyedem on the tackle for the Denver Broncos.
Excellent blocking on the edge by the Green Bay Packers, and a great read by Pierre Strong.
Yeah, it really was. Strong and interesting prospect, 4th-round draft choice by New England in 2022. Stacked to the right, 2 receivers to the left, one of them being a tight end. They get motion by Shepard to the left side, 2nd and 2 at the 19, give Shepard left side. Probing off the left side hash marks, inside the hash marks, he's got the first down. Piercing through, across the 20, to the 23-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. Murdoch made the tackle with J.L. Skinner in from the secondary. .9:44 to go in the third. Green Bay leading 23-10. Isaiah Nair wide to the left side. 1st and 10 Packers. 3 receivers bunched tight to the right. Play action back to throw McCord. Dumps it off right side. Wide open Swinson down the right sidelines. Angled out of bounds. Angled out of bounds by Zadeh Barron. Crossed the 30 near the 34. Gain of 11 to a first down Green Bay.
Wide delay by Swinson. Worked beautifully. High percentage throw. A little run after the catch. The Packers got a first.
Swinson, known for his blocking at 6'7", almost 260. A nice catch and run there. First down, 34 Green Bay. Shepard in motion to the left, McCord on the handoff, and this time not much doing there. For the running back, Pierre Strong got back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Barron knifing in from the cornerback spot, able to get his legs out from under him. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11 Green Bay, back to the 33 of the Packers.
Yeah, Brant Banks playing right tackle. Tried to combo block and couldn't get a piece of Barron coming around the edge.
Shepard and Nair are split to the left side with Nair in the slot. Swinson moved to the tight end wing on the right side. In the shotgun, Kyle McCord waits for the snap and he takes it. In the pocket, swings it left side, juggled and dropped wide open in the flat was Jaden Nixon across the 35-yard line. Penalty markers all over the field in the secondary. And they're going to call pass interference against the Packers offense as the preliminary indication here. They may have been running a pick on that play.
Pass interference. Offense number 80. The penalties decline. Third down.
3rd and 11 for Green Bay. Not sure, Rock, if that was the case, running a little bit of a pick play.
I have to be honest, I'm not sure either. But that's generally what it is.
Packers 4 of 9 on 3rd downs, facing 3rd and 11 to the Green Bay 33. McCord checked with the receiver on the near side. Now shifts back into the shotgun. Here's the snap. McCord looking. Under pressure. He's hit and sacked back near the 20-yard line. Coming untouched, Hugh Robinson. He makes the sack back inside the 20. They mark it to the 18-yard line.
Robinson just dipping underneath Banks. And Wayne, there was contact on the previous play by Isaiah Nader, but it had nothing to do with the defensive back involved in the play.
Loss of 11, 4th down Green Bay, 4th and long. So on in punt formation is Daniel Whelan. He gets a knee-high snap, moves forward, angles a high, booming kick. He'll be up under it, making the catch. Katz's fields it across the 25. He's to the 30, outside the numbers on the near left side. Across the 35 to the 40, and down he goes near the 43-yard line in front of the Broncos bench on the near side. Shamar Bartholomew made the hit on the play. That ball was up high in the air for a long time.
It was a rainmaker, folks.
Timeout from the Verizon broadcast booth. Packers leading 23-10. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You can see the difference in each job site. Crews of skilled union laborers who are members of LaUna, Wisconsin arrive trained, organized, and ready to build roads, bridges, energy projects, and landmarks like historic Lambeau Field. Reliable and highly skilled LaUna members deliver quality work done on time and on budget for 900 contractor partners. LaUna offers more than a paycheck. It's a career built on training, stability, and pride. Feel the power building Wisconsin's infrastructure with the Wisconsin Laborers District Council. Learn more at liunawisconsin.org.
As a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers, Steinhofels knows a good season starts with a great night's sleep. That's why Steinhofels has all the best mattress brands and an exclusive Discover Your Sleep system that takes the guesswork out of finding the perfect fit for you. And with free delivery, plus Steinhofels' 120-night sleep guarantee, you can rest easy knowing you made the right call. Sleep better all season long. Steinhofels, born and bred in Wisconsin, just like the Packers.
The Walbeck Group is a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers. Just like the Packers, we wake up, strive for greatness, and repeat. Walbeck is a driving force in tackling complex infrastructure projects across the Midwest. We're always paving the way, even to Lambeau. Whether you need one of our vast services or are looking for your next career at a top workplace, you can count on us to help you reach your destination. Visit wearewalbeck.com to learn more.
Hey fans, it's our favorite season of Wisconsin football season. Enjoy the game. Leave the other seasons up to Brian, who will do whatever it takes to keep your heating and cooling system running efficiently. Find your local dealer at Bryant.com. 23-10, Green Bay, 7:36 to go in the third. Broncos take over, 1st and 10. Denver 43, working from right to left. Under center, and Stidham hands it off to the running back, McLaughlin, around the right end. Penalty markers all over the play. McLaughlin is hemmed in and taken down to the flank of the play by Nick Neiman to the open field at the midfield marker. That's a gain of 7 that'll be wiped out by a holding penalty.
And Kroll.
That's number 85. 10-yard penalty.
Lucas Kroll. Mosby drawing that hold.
You know, behind every hold, there's a good play. There's a reason for it. Some defensive lineman or defensive player forced that action.
Yeah, that time was Mosby.
Yep. 1st and 20 now for Denver. Football back inside the 35-yard line of the Broncos. They work from right to left on a picture postcard night in Denver, Colorado. Under center is Stidham. Single back offense. Ross on the wing right side. Handoff. McLaughlin started the middle, bounces to the left to the outside, and he's cut down nicely. Simpson got over from the cornerback spot to knock him down across the 35-yard line. McLaughlin is a scat back, and I mean he's got lightning quickness. Averaged 5 yards a carry in spot duty last year. had a fumble, had a touchdown last week, and also lost a fumble in the victory at Atlanta for Denver. So a gain on that play of 5. Second down for Denver. 2nd and 15. Football to the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap to Stidham. Rush on. Dumps it off right side. McLaughlin. McLaughlin tries to split 2 defenders. Dives across the 40. Outside of the numbers on the far right side. Cut down by Ketan Oladapo. A gain of about 4 yards, leaving 3rd and 11 for Denver at the Broncos 42.
Oladapo making that play from his nickelback position. He's kind of broadened his horizons during this training camp. Not only being a safety, but also a nickelback.
3rd and 11, Butler wide to the right side. Ross split to the left. 2 receivers form a wing in the slot of the left side. Out of the shotgun, Stidham waits for the snap. And here it is. Stidham has protection this time. Waits and fires. Left side. Comeback. Ross got it. Under the coverage of Simpson. Near the 46-yard line of Green Bay, it is a first down on a gain of 12 yards. So 1st and 10, Denver Broncos. This drive continues. Green Bay 46-yard line. 5:28 to go in the 3rd. Packers leading 23-10. Stidham now 8 of 12, 77 yards and an interception. 3 receivers bunched tight on the right side. Single back offense. Tyler Bidet, the lone setback. Motion to the left side now by the fullback, and he sets up in an offset eye. That's Adam Prentice. Handoff up the middle. Bidet breaks a tackle. Lunges off the left hash marks. Inside the 45 as a penalty marker flies late on the play. Tackle made by Tyron Hopper.
I think it's against the Broncos.
I agree. Yep.
Holding. Offense number 46. 10-yard penalty. Play. First down.
That's Adam Prentice, the veteran fullback. He's an outstanding fullback, and Sean Payton really uses him often in this offense.
He's one of the only fullbacks.
Yeah, one of the only ones left.
Remaining.
Sean Payton not calling the plays this year offensively. Turned it over to 31-year-old Davis Webb calling the plays for the Broncos this season. Off the penalty, 1st and 19. Ball back at the 45-yard line of Denver. 23-10 Packers, later stages, 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation. McLaughlin to the left side of the quarterback, Stidham. Receivers right and left. Snap to Stidham. Stidham looking. Wings it over the middle and complete. Penalty marker down. Manjack, the intended receiver, over the middle near the 43-yard line of Green Bay. Oladapo head coverage.
It's against Green Bay.
There was contact downfield.
Defense, number 27. First down of the start of the foul.
Ketan guilty of the penalty. And this gives the Broncos a fresh set of downs. Football spotted at the 43-yard line of Green Bay. So 1st and 10, here are the Broncos. Man Jack wide to the right side with Butler. They form a stack. Single receiver out to the left side. Cameron Ross, tight end left side of the line, out of the shotgun. Here's the snap, handoff to the running back up the middle. McLaughlin along the left hash marks. Blasts his way inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. On a gain of about 14 yards, Kenyon and Hopper on the stop for Green Bay.
Anthony Campbell, Chris McClellan, both getting tied up at the line of scrimmage.
They mark it to the 31-yard line of Green Bay. Broncos continue this drive. 4 minutes ago, 3rd quarter. Packers leading 23-10. Slot to the right, single receiver left, fully loaded shotgun. Now they empty one barrel. Move a running back in motion to the right side. Here's the handoff. Around the left end, McLaughlin trying to get the angle and is forced out of bounds. Good penetration initially by Simpson, and then Neiman cut him off along with Mervyn Kenyon, the safety. A gain of a couple of yards down to the 29-yard line of Green Bay. 2nd down and 8 for the Broncos. Two receivers to the right. Prentice flanked wide to the right side, liable to come back in motion to the offensive backfield. In the shotgun on 2nd down and 8 for Denver. Here's the snap to Stidham. Stidham, quick throw, left side. Got the running back, Schrader, decked immediately. Outside the numbers along the left sidelines by Neiman, Nick Neiman, the linebacker. It's a gain of about 6 more yards. And it leaves a 3rd down for Denver. About 3 yards to go.
Neiman working his way around a rub by Manchak, one of the wide receivers. Good play by Neiman.
Denver 5 of 9 and 3rd downs, facing 3rd and 3 at the 24-yard line of Green Bay. From the shotgun of the setback to his right, Jarrett Stidham takes the snap, hands it off to the running back off the left side. It is Cody Schrader, and he gets nothing. He lost a yard back to the 25. Anthony Campbell all over it. He's had a great camp. Chris McClellan has had an excellent game here tonight. They stacked it up. Loss of 1, 4th down Denver. 4th and 4.
Yeah, McClellan doing a good job of hustling down the line of scrimmage, participating in a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
That was read option. The quarterback Stidham almost took the ball out of the belly of the running back and kept it, but eventually gave it to him, and he lost a yard. Here's the snap on 4th down. Under pressure, Stidham steps up. He's got the 1st down, and he scampers inside the 25-20 along the left hash marks and slides to a stop at the 19-yard line of Green Bay. That opened up like the Red Sea for Moses. I mean, I don't think Moses had it that clean. But here we go, 1st down. On a scamper up the middle for 6 yards by Jarrett Stidham. And this drive continues. 1:38 to go in the 3rd. Packers leading 23-10. Tight end crawl in motion to the right side. Stidham under center for a change. Single back offense. Snap is fumbled. Stidham gets it back and dives on it. Lost a yard back to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 11 coming up.
The center, currently Gavin Ortega. I guarantee you he was thinking about Jonathan Ford.
That's a lot to think about, man. Jonathan Ford in there with Nazir Stackhouse. Wow, that's a ton of people in there.
Jonathan Ford, 6'5", 338.
From the shotgun, slot right, slot left. Stidham looks it over, moves the running back Schrader to his right. Long count, snap made, 4-man rush, tight pocket, lofts it right side. Tuggled and tipped up into the air, incomplete, glove-like coverage down the right sidelines by M.J. Devonshire. Pass intended, I believe that was for Hakeem Butler. Crowd in kind of roaring its disapproval. They felt a flag should have been thrown. I'll tell you what, Larry, that was just great coverage, glove-like coverage.
No, I could see why the officials did not throw the flag. I don't think the Packers got a break there. Both players going for the football.
3rd and 11, Denver 5 of 10 and 3rd down. Slot right, slot left. Snap to Stidham. Stidham looks, throws left side for Butler, incomplete. Tried the back shoulder fade. Did not work that time. Pass a bit off the mark inside the 5-yard line. The coverage provided by Simpson.
Another case of good coverage.
Excellent coverage. So they bring the field goal unit on. Might as well get some work for Will Lutz while they're at it here. 39 seconds to go in the 3rd. It is 23-10 Green Bay. So this will be about a 38-yard field goal attempt off the left hash marks. Lutz in his 11th year out of Georgia State. Snap and placement. Swing with the right leg. Propels the football to the uprights. Right down the boulevard. It is good. 36 seconds to go in the 3rd. Green Bay 23, Denver 13. Packers Radio presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. Ditch the fizz with Happy Thursday bubble-free spiked refreshers with delicious, refreshing fruit flavors for that weekend flavor any day of the week. Hey, Packers fans, you could win tickets, a private tailgate, exclusive Jordan Love merch, and more with the American Family Insurance Green Weekend Sweepstakes. Visit amfam.com/Packers to enter. No purchase necessary. The Broncos 13-play, 37-yard drive. score a field goal. It's 23-13 Packers. Final minute of the third quarter. Here's the kickoff. It angles toward the near side. Karams out of bounds, short of the goal line, and penalty marker down. So the Packers should start this drive out of the 40-yard line.
Kickoff out of bounds, kicking team number 3. Although the ball will be placed at the 40-yard line.
You know, that's a pretty big penalty.
It is, yeah.
For an out-of-bounds kick.
You know, the other thing they did, Rock, remember, was when, you know, there's a 15-yard penalty like on the Packers and an extra point. They had the kickoff from the 50. Remember the kicker in one of these games last year kicked it out of bounds, and the Packers were penalized even further back. Well, if you do that this year, the ball comes out to the 20-yard line anyway, rather than inside the 20 where the Packers started that particular drive. Now, 3 receivers bunch tight on the right side. 2 of them are tight ends. 1st and 10, McCord off play action has time. Throws it over the middle. Isaiah Mayer between the hash mark. Inside the Denver 35. Down near the 33-yard line of the Broncos. Brent Austin had coverage on the play. Packers on a big gain. And it's first down, Green Bay at the Denver 33.
Near running a dig underneath a vertical route. Opened things up very nicely for him.
27-yard pass play. So 1st and 10 Packers as time winds down in the third quarter. End of 3 in Denver. If you joined us late, it's been a good night for the Packers in this preseason game. They lead 23-13. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Donald Driver, Green Bay Packers all-time leading receiver. Fitness is important, but true health starts in your mouth and affects your whole body, from your teeth to your toes.
I'm Dr. Miranda, a dentist. Nearly half of Americans over 30 have periodontal disease. This harmful bacteria from the mouth can travel through your bloodstream and affect your heart and blood sugar levels.
So commit each day to brush and floss.
And see your dentist and doctor as recommended.
Take the Healthy Habits Pledge at FromTeethToToes.com.
In a city that plays hard, the region's most exciting casino is just minutes from Lambeau Field. Oneida Casino Hotel, where non-stop gaming excitement meets incredible dining and a full-service hotel. Whether you're celebrating a win on the field or on the floor, this is where Green Bay counts to play. Get in a winning frame of mind and visit Oneida Casino Hotel, the best bet in town. The official casino hotel of the Green Bay Packers. Please gamble responsibly.
Hey Packers fans, Wayne Larrabee here. The heartbeat of America is beating strong through a Chevy lineup built for the way you live, work, and play. Like the Chevy Silverado that brings the muscle you need. Or tackle new roads with the Equinox, the SUV with versatility. Or experience big personality in a small SUV with the pulse-quickening Chevy Trax. All reasons why I drive Chevy, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers. See your southeastern Wisconsin Chevy dealer today.
Packers fans, what if your next stop at Quick Trip turned into the best football season of your life? Jump into the Quick Rewards Packers Zone with Coca-Cola. You could win VIP sideline passes and sweet tickets. Road trips to New York, Tampa, LA, home game tickets, Packers merch, autographed gear, and more. Just grab a Diet Coke or other participating Coca-Cola products at Quick Trip and earn 5 times the Fan Zone points. Football fantasies are huddling in your Quick Rewards app. Download it today if you haven't. No purchase necessary. Full details at quicktrip.com/sweepstakes.
I'm Hunter Baumgart. It's time for a look around the league presented by Cousin Subs. We believe in better. The Carolina Panthers beat the Jacksonville Jaguars earlier tonight, 34-17. Now we send it back to Wayne Larrabee in Denver.
All right, thank you, Hunter. We start the fourth quarter with Green Bay on the drive and leading 23-13. 1st and 10 for the Packers off a 27-yard pass play from Kyle McCord to Isaiah Nayer. And McCord steps confidently up to the line of scrimmage. First down, 33-yard line of Denver, ball between the hash marks. Single back offense. Nayer takes. Handoff, Nixon, hit in the backfield. Down he goes. Wow. First to the football, Tyler on Yedem, the 4th-round draft choice of the Broncos. Reese Taylor came in from the secondary to put him away. That's a loss of 3 yards back to the 36. 2nd down and 13. Nayer flanked wide to the right side. They got a slot set up to the right side. Now they stack those receivers. Shepard moves in motion that way. Now they got a bunch. Out of the shotgun, here's the snap on second down. Quick toss, right side. Shepard gets a block from one man and another. Outside the numbers, along the right sidelines, inside the 35, down to the 30-yard line. Gain of about 6 yards. Murdoch and McCullough on the coverage for Denver.
One pass option where the pass option was a two-man screen. Good work out there by Keyshawn Johnson, the wide receiver, blocking for his buddy.
Johnson to the right side. Tight end Yasmin on the wing right side. Two receivers split to the left. Third down, Green Bay. Third down and 7. Snap. Kyle McCord throws left sideline. Nayer's open, tries to spin away, and gets the first down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Good tackle made by Reese Taylor, 11-yard pickup, first down Packers.
Isaiah Nayer drawing man coverage and just whipping it.
Gosh, he runs good routes, doesn't he, Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, man. These receivers...
If they got to decide between Nayer and J. Michael Sturdivant, that's a tough call.
Two tight ends form a wing on the right side. They get motion to the left, and now turning back the other way is Johnson. Under center, McCord on 1st and 10. Hand off to Nixon, blasting up the middle. 15 to the 10, to the 5, reaching inside the 5 to the 3. Oh, my goodness, what a burst. 16-yard pickup to the doorstep. Austin and Anderson collaborate on the tackle for Denver, and Anderson is slow to get up. And the Packers are in the Case IH red zone. Matter of fact, the double red zone. 1st and goal at the 3. Nixon on a blast. Wow. And Tyson Anderson coming slowly. It looks like an arm injury, maybe a stinger, possibly, as he heads off. And the Packers now 1st down and goal to go.
I believe the Packers are 2 for 2 in the red zone tonight.
Here they are to the line of scrimmage. I would verify that, but I can't. Nayer to the left side. To the right side now is Shepard. Back to throw. McCord lofts the fade. Left side in the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Nayer. Pretty good coverage. Reese Taylor. Left corner of the end zone. 2nd and goal to go from the 3.
There's another run pass option. The guys up front all block and run. Taking a shot at the pass option. It's the fade in the corner.
Packers leading 23-13. 12:37 to go in the game. 2nd down, goal to go, the 3-yard line. Nixon, the lone setback, under center, Kyle McCord. Motion by the tight end, Yasmin to the wing of the left side. Handoff, Nixon going left, cuts it back, right away to the end zone. And is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Jaden Nixon, 3-yard touchdown run, and the Packers lead it 29-13.
That was a scrum that the Packers won, including Jaden Nixon.
Yeah, he scrummed with the best of them there, didn't he? And a chant of "Go Pack, Go" here in Denver? Yes. Crowd booing the "Go Pack, Go" chant, but here's the extra point try now by Trey Smack. The official steps in to hold up the action for a moment. And I believe they were waiting for a review from New York. Now they're set to go. Touchdown verified. Extra point try for Trey Smack. Cal Amidaitis on the snap. Placement made by Daniel Whelan. The kick is up and it is good. 12:31 to go in the game. Packers 30, Broncos 13. Packers Radio presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
With a new Toyota from Toyota's National Sales Event, you can turn your end-of-summer scaries into end-of-summer woes. Pack a picnic into a 4Runner and hit up a stunning mountain vista. Whoa! All about bouncy castle in a tundra.
Whoa, I'm king of the castle.
Or take a BZ to an amusement park with friends. Keep your woes going this summer in a new Toyota.
Event ends August 31st. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Packers tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty at Ticketmaster. 100% verified tickets available all season long. You can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. Get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Packers.
Packers games from the Wisconsin Lottery are full of surprises. You can win 4 season tickets for a year and 195 other Packers prizes.
This could be my shot at season tickets. Ready or not, we're not just watching the games, we're playing them.
Packers Fast Play and Scratch games are available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers. Odds of winning a bonus drawing depend on number of entries received. Average is 71,000 per year. Go to WILottery.com for more details.
My name is Kurt Bechtold. Since my grandfather founded the Walbeck Group in 1930, our family of companies have been helping people reach their destinations. We help our team members grow their careers. We help our customers by manufacturing high-quality aggregate and asphalt and in the delivery of our unparalleled engineering and construction services. And most importantly, we help the communities where we live and work. We are Walbeck, a proud partner of the Green Bay Packers. Visit wearewalbeck.com to learn how we can help you.
The Scoring Drive summary is sponsored by Chevrolet. The Packers 60 yards in 7 plays, 3-yard touchdown run, Jaden Nixon. Chevrolet, proud to be the best-selling brand of Wisconsin, official vehicle of the Green Bay Packers. Trust Chevy and your team. Visit your local Chevy dealer today. 12:31 to go in the game. Packers leading 30-13. Trey Smack booting from right to left. And twin safeties per usual back deep for the Denver Broncos. Sean Fresh on the far side for Denver. And here's the kickoff. End over end boot. And coming up under it and making the catch at the 3-yard line. And Katzis across the 10 to the 15-20. Outside the numbers on the near right side. Hammered down across the 25, just short of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Drake Dabney, TJ Quinn make the hits for Green Bay, and the Broncos pretty good field position off of that return of about 24 yards.
Good job by Quinn fighting his way through the blocking. He needed help on the tackle, but he disrupted the thing.
So the Broncos 1st and 10. Cody Schrader to the left side of the quarterback. Sam Ellinger. Ellinger takes the snap, looks downfield, steps up. Jump pass over the middle. Got the receiver on the left hash marks at the 35-yard line, and the catch made by the tight end, Justin Jolly. Tackle made by Kristen Welch.
Nice nose on the numbers tackle by Kristen Welch.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Football, 34-yard line of Denver, left hash mark. Katzis split to the left side. Jolly on the wing left side. 2 receivers stacked wide to the right. Out of the shotgun. Handoff goes to Schrader. Around the left 10. Fighting his way. Pile driving to a 1st down. Just short of the 40-yard line. Outside the hash marks on the left side near the numbers. In the tackle made by a combination of Kelly and Simpson for Green Bay. But a gain of 4 for a 1st and 10. Broncos go tempo, no huddle. From the 40-yard line of Denver, they work from left to right. Slot right, shotgun snap, Ellinger. Ellinger has time. Looking around, scrambles left, buying more time. Being chased to the far sidelines. Escapes out of bounds, across the 45. 46-yard line of Denver on a gain of about 7 yards. Kristen Welch chased him out of the far side. So the Broncos have a 2nd down and 3. Yeah, a little bit more than 3. Let's get 2nd down and 4. They spot it as a gain of 6 yards. Football just short of the 46-yard line of Denver. Packers in a comfortable position, leading 30-13. From the shotgun, Sam Ehlinger looks it over, stacked right with the receivers. Ehlinger throws left, got the big tight end, and that is Jolly making the catch, and he is taken back. He has enough for the first down. Forward progress to the 50, but the Packers stormed him back to the 46-yard line of Denver. Jalen Simpson, Christian Welch on the stop. Forward progress to the midfield marker. First down, Denver Broncos, a gain of 4.
Doesn't Welch get himself involved a lot?
He
when
really
he's
does.
Out there?
Mm-hmm. He and Neiman, I've been impressed with Neiman too on the defensive side. Receivers left and right with a slot to the right side. First and 10, Denver from the 50-yard line. Snap to Sam Ehlinger. He waits, he looks, he's hit from behind, spins away. Still buying time, rolling to the sidelines, chased out of bounds. Across the 50, 48-yard line of Green Bay. Welch got over there to make the hit. Forced him out. Pressure on the quarterback by Arden Walker, who was signed this week. An edge rusher.
I don't even know if he had a practice with the Packers.
Yeah. He had pressure on the quarterback, but Ehlinger able to spin away. I thought he had the sack, but Ehlinger able to escape. So we have second down for Denver. Apparently they marked it back at the 50, so second and 10. Looked like he had 2 yards on the gain. That was not the case, according to the officials. And now Ehlinger needs a timeout call because they were running out of time on the play clock. So Denver stops the clock with 9:36 to go in the fourth.
Denver. First of the half.
We're going to take a full timeout? Yes, we will. 9:36 to go in the game. Packers 30, Broncos 13 from the Verizon broadcast booth. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Miller time. It only happens if you make it happen. So say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Live a little. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hey fans, it might still feel like summer, but we all know how quickly Wisconsin weather can change. Before the cold arrives, make sure your heating system is ready. Count on the trusted dealers at Bryant Heating and Cooling to do whatever it takes to keep your home comfortable when temperatures drop. Plus, for limited time, rebates and special financing are available through participating dealers for qualified buyers. Don't wait until the first cold snap. Find your local Bryant dealer today at Bryant.com. Bryant, whatever it takes.
You've taught them, trained them, taken every precaution. But sometimes, despite your best efforts, someone gets hurt on the job. Because they're not perfect. They're people, and they're your people. At least you can keep them happy, healthy, and working with a workers' compensation policy from West Bend. It's how to give every problem a silver lining. West Bend, the worst brings out our best. To find out more, visit thesilverlining.com.
From the Wisconsin Lottery are full of surprises. You could win 4 season tickets for a year and 195 other Packers prizes.
This could be my shot at season tickets. Ready or not, we're not just watching the games, we're playing them.
Packers Fast Play and Scratch games are available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers. Odds of winning a bonus drawing depend on number of entries received. Average of 71,000 per year. Go to WILottery.com for more details.
With Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter with our Belgian-style wheat ale. Try our Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon Non-Alcoholic. Check your local store for Blue Moon. Made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Start your own winning tradition with the Chevy Fan Experience Sweeps and win a brand new Chevrolet of your choice. Enter today at ChevyPackersExperience.com. Packers fans, it's football season, a.k.a. Shandy season. Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy is a refreshing Weiss beer with natural lemonade flavor. Leinenkugel's, to the lake. Wayne and Larry in Power Field at Mile High, 9:36 to go. Packers leading 30-13. Denver second and 10 to the midfield marker. Working from left to right. Sam Ehlinger, the quarterback, takes in a quarterback draw. Nowhere to go. He's hit. Lost the football for a moment, then is covered up. Back inside the 50-yard line. Lost about 3 yards back to the 47. And Najee Kelly was there to make a hit.
The big Jonathan Ford with the original pressure, forcing the step up.
You know, it sounds like listening to Jonathan Gannon this morning. It sounds like they've got plans for Jonathan Ford.
you just don't find people as big as he is that can move explosively.
Slot right, single receiver left, tight end to the wing left side. They empty the shotgun, moving the running back to the wing of the right. Snap to Ellinger on 3rd and long. Looking, hit, sacked! Back inside the 40. Oh my goodness, Anthony Campbell shot out of a cannon to make the sack. Back at the 38-yard line of Denver. 4th down, Broncos. Wow!
I think there was 2 Broncos in line to block him, and Campbell was just coming like a house on fire by them both.
Loss of 9. They send the punting unit on to the Broncos. Will Shepard, I believe, back deep to receive for Green Bay. Here's the snap. Crawshaw gets off a line drive kick, angling for the near side, and it sails out of bounds. Crawshaw, an excellent placement punter, didn't want anything to do with the return there, and just nailed it out of bounds. They mark it, and he didn't get it inside the 20. They mark it at the 21. I think he wanted more out of that. So, Packers take over 1st and 10. Packers Radio presented by American Family Insurance. Green Bay 30, Denver 13 in the 4th. You're listening to Packers football. The border battle is on. Watch the Packers take on the Vikings at Titletown with big screens, food, drinks, and green and gold fans. The festivities start at 11:25 a.m. and continue through the end of the game. 1st and 10, Packers starting at the 21-yard line at Green Bay. On 1st down, play action, McCord bootlegs right, dumps it off right side. Got the tight end. He's roped down across the 20 near the 23-yard line. Penalty marker down to the play. Catch made on that play by the tight end, McAllen Castles.
Defense number 57. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
So they call a offsides on Denver. McAllen Castles is in there, tight end. Damian Martinez at running back. We're getting the...
fighting for their football lives.
Yep. McCord under center. 1st and 5. Football to the 26 of Green Bay. Here's the handoff. Up the middle. It is Martinez fighting his way outside the left hash marks and moving the pile to the 30-yard line. And a gain of about 3 yards, maybe 4. Malcolm Roach in on that tackle for Denver.
Real nice finish by Travis Glover, a rather large human being. And he used that size on that play.
So 2nd down for Green Bay, gain of 4, 2nd and 1 at the 30-yard line. Ball to the left hash mark, Green Bay territory. And play action, bootlegging right is McCord. Fires the right side, got the tight end, Yasmin. Cut down across the 30, 35-yard line, and they mark it on the far sidelines at the 36. Miles Scott in the open field got the Green Bay tight end to the ground. 1st down, Packers. On a gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6. Packers quickly to the line of scrimmage. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. 30-13 Green Bay. Kyle McCord in the shotgun to the setback. Martinez to his left. Slot right. They get a tight end to the wing left side. Single wide receiver to the left. Here's the snap to McCord. Sets, fires in the flat right side. Shepard's got it. Roped out of bounds in front of the Packers bench. Across the 40. At the 41-yard line, Miles Scott took him out of play. And that's a gain of about 5.
Using a bit of a rub by Chris Hilton Jr. out there. Kind of freed Shepard up.
6 minutes, coming up on 6 minutes to go in the game. Packers leading 30-13. 2nd down and 5. 41-yard line of Green Bay. Ball to the left hash mark. Broncos showing blitz. On the handoff, Martinez off the right side. Picks his way outside the right hash marks. Cross the 41 to almost the 45-yard line. Looked to be a gain of 3 to 4 yards. 3rd and short coming up. Onyeta made the tackle along with Austin, the cornerback. 3rd and 2. Packers 5 of 11 on 3rd downs. Here they are to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers split to the left. Hilton, the wide receiver, to that side. Snap McCord, hands it off to Martinez. Martinez gets what he can off right guard along the right hash marks and has just enough for the first down to the 46-yard line of Green Bay. Kristen Williams, Brett Austin make the stop for Denver. McCord, 10 of 16, 97 yards, another good night at quarterback. Pierre Strong leading the way in the ground, 8 carries, 37 yards. Jaden Nixon, 4 carries, 20 yards, and a touchdown. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Hand off Martinez. Started left, cuts it back toward the middle, and is roped down. McCullough there to make the stop. Hugh Robinson helping. Pick up of yardage down to the 49-yard line. 2nd down coming up, gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
Martinez, Wayne, does he look like the kind of guy that when the going gets tough, he gets going? I mean, he runs those kind of yards.
Yeah, he does. He's 6 feet, 217. Ben Sermons really wanted to see the pads on him, and I think he likes what he sees. Hand off Martinez again. Off right tackle, moves the pile. Inside the Denver 45. Close to the first down to the 44-yard line of the Broncos. It appears he has the first down on what would be almost a 6-yard gain. Well, the chain gang wanted to move the chains. The official said nope, didn't quite make it. 3rd and short coming up. Jordan Miller, the nose tackle, at the root of the problem on the stop. Under 4 minutes to go in the game, it's 30-13 Green Bay. So 3rd down and a yard to go. Under center, McCord, quarterback keeper, off the left side. Good second effort, gets the first down. Just inside the left hash marks, got a first down to the 42-yard line of Denver, gain of a couple of yards.
The Packer reserves just grinding away this clock, Wayne.
Murdoch and Walker make the hits for Denver. You're exactly right, Rock. Guys like Travis Glover up front. Dalton Cooper. Here they are. First down, Green Bay. 3 minutes to go in the game. And play action. McCord steps up against the rush. Rifles it over the middle.
Hey.
Oh, a leaping hands grab made by Will Shepard. He took it away from Reese Taylor at the 22-yard line of Denver. 21-yard pass play. What a catch.
Wayne, I'll take this opportunity to get in our offensive lineman of the game,
which is presented by Rural Mutual Insurance, protecting your biggest assets, keeping Wisconsin strong since 1934.
Couple of young tackles, Anthony Belton, John Williams. Got a lot of playing time early. I thought they did a good job. Improvement for Belton. And John Williams is coming back after a year he was out with injuries. Kind of like where he's going, where he's headed. Those guys are our offensive linemen of the game.
Belton now at left tackle, and Martinez ran behind him for a couple of yards down to the Denver 20. Kristen Williams on the tackle for the Broncos. 2nd down and 8 coming up for Green Bay.
This is the 2-minute warning. Timeout.
2 minutes to go in the football game. Packers 30, Broncos 13. Packers Radio presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football. The 2-minute warning presented by the Wisconsin Laborers District Council. Earn great union wages and benefits, building Wisconsin's infrastructure. Learn more at lyonawisconsin.org and feel the power. Win tickets to a Packers game this season, home and away, from Quick Trip. Purchase participating Coca-Cola products with Quick Rewards for a chance to win. Visit the Packers Zone in the Quick Trip app. 30-13 Green Bay, 2 minutes ago in the game. And the Packers to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8 at the Broncos 20-yard line. Ball to the left hash mark. Packers working from right to left. Kyle McCord's did an outstanding job at quarterback once again. 11 of 17, 117 yards passing. A stack of receivers tight to the right, single receiver to the left. Play action, McCord bootlegging right, being chased. On the run, throws right sidelines. Juggled! Dropped and nearly intercepted. That was Keyshawn Johnson on the far side. Reese Taylor had coverage on the play, may have broken it up. It is 3rd down and 8 for Green Bay at the 20-yard line. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Green Bay Packers Radio Network. Packers 7-13 and 3rd downs, 3rd and 8 at the Broncos 20-yard line. Snapped to McCord, shotgun, swings it out left flat, got Martinez, and he's roped down. 19-yard line, a gain of just a yard. Good open field tackle made that time by Parker Robertson. And the Packers in the Case IH red zone send the field goal unit on. So Trey Smack has made field goals of 51, 59, 43 yards here tonight. This will be a 38-yard field goal attempt off the left hash mark. With 1:13 to go, clock running. Snap is made, placement made, kick to the uprights. And it is good once again. If I'm not mistaken, Smack is now 7 for 7 in the preseason. 65 seconds ago in the football game, Steinhoffels donates $1,000 to Special Spaces Wisconsin for that field goal, and the Packers lead it 33-13. Packers Radio, presented by American Family Insurance. You're listening to Packers Football.
Miller time. People think it just happens, but that's not true. You know what you gotta do? You gotta go say hello with some beers. Make the plans. Forget the couch. Go to that thing. Play the game. See him in person. Talk to that stranger. Live a little. Small acts of rebellion that bring us together. Because legendary moments start with a light. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2026 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Wayne Lara, the voice of the Green Bay Packers. Hupy and Abraham and the Green and Gold, both winning teams with a long history of success. If you've been involved in an accident, choose the team with a winning record, the team that has collected billions of dollars for their clients, the team I would call Hupy and Abraham. Year after year, Hupy and Abraham is voted best, rated best. Call 1-800-800-5678. That's 1-800-800-5678. Or on the web at hupy.com. Hupy and Abraham, pick the winning team.
Each early detection, each shortened hospital stay, each quick recovery reminds us why we serve. From first breaths to complex surgeries to rehabilitation that gets you back to your family sooner, we stand ready, quietly preparing, focused, and guided by one promise: to be fully devoted to you. Ascension, Wisconsin. Advanced care devoted to you.
Sometimes life's challenges leave you feeling alone. We all need someone who understands and listens without judgment. That's what the 988 Wisconsin Lifeline is for. 988 is free and confidential. Trained counselors are ready to listen and provide support 24/7 for mental health and substance use concerns. You can contact 988 for yourself or for someone you know. Don't wait. Call or text 988 or chat online at 988wisconsin.org. 988 24/7. Call, text, chat. Here to support you.
For a limited time, get 20% off an NFL Plus annual plan. With NFL Plus, stream live out-of-market preseason games, live local and primetime regular season games on mobile and NFL Network, including 7 exclusive live games this season. With NFL Plus Premium, watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season with NFL Red Zone. Catch game replays and access NFL Pro. Limited time offer ends September 21st. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
Here's the run-up and the kickoff deep into the end zone and through the end zone. 1st and 10 coming up for the Broncos. The Packers Pro Shop. Visit in person at Lambeau Field or online at PackersProShop.com. Authentic Packers gear for authentic Packers fans. You know, something's delicious is always brewing at Lambeau Field. Open daily, 1919 Kitchen and Tap. Melds comfort food with the finesse of big city dining. And the Packers Give Back Initiative believes in developing youth, strengthening communities, and recognizing the positive impact of current and former players. Its community impact exceeds $15 million annually. Broncos 1st and 10 from their 35. And here's the handoff to Schrader off left tackle. Breaks through across the 35-40 out to the 41-yard line. Gain of about 6. TJ Quinn makes the hit. We're under a minute to go. The Packers are leading 33-13. So both teams will be 1-1 after tonight's result in the preseason. Receivers left and right for the Denver Broncos. Now they get motion to the left side by Kyle Duplessis. Under center, Erlinger handed off to the running back Schrader. Up the middle he goes, just inside the right hash marks. Picks up a first down to the 45-yard line. On a gain of about 6, Anthony Campbell made the tackle along with Kristen Welch. First down Broncos, and I think that's probably going to be the final play of the game. So time winding down. Sean Payton not going to run another play, and that'll do it. Very strong performance in all regards by the Green Bay Packers here in Denver tonight. They defeat the Broncos 33-13. Packers Radio presented by American Family Insurance. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Big news out of Wisconsin, Wayne.
Another Packers signing, Larry?
You got it. The newest teammate, UW Health. They're now the official healthcare partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Well, that makes sense, Larry, because, you know, when it comes to football, you want the best team on the field. When it comes to care for complex health conditions, you want the best team by your side, and that's UW Health.
This is one legendary partnership.
The official healthcare partner of the Green Bay Packers.
UW Health. Remarkable.
There's enough needless nonsense in the world already. Your phone plan shouldn't add to it. Verizon's new Simplicity plan cuts down on the nonsense in your life. Now there's just one plan, one price.